Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before we start, we'll first put our national item on our vessel. We'll first put our national item. We'll first put our national item.
In my city, read African history. Read of Benin City, Benin-City. Up to 21 years ago, they used human beings for sacrifice. Human beings for sacrifice. When God raised me, he said the government will not stop it but you. I said, who? I said, my grandparents are involved. He said, you will start from there. You start from your house. I said, they will kill me. He said, not when you are in me. For your life is hid in Christ, and Christ is hid in God. Yeah. So anybody who wants to kill you has to kill God first, then kill Christ before killing you. Can you say hallelujah? Those of you who are looking for vocabularies, you are looking for vocabularies. You will not find it tonight, but you'll find life. Amen. The kingdom of God is not in grammar. It's in power. Say power. Say power. It's time for the kingdom people to wake up. And demon leaders will come and say, can you say hallelujah? The Bible did not say run from the devil, he shall run from you. He said resist the devil and he will flee from you. Say hallelujah. Hallelujah. So I said to God, do you say I can cast that devil? He said yes. Do you say that is my job? He said yes. I said fine. I went to the roundabout of my city. I fasted 7 days. And the Lord told me to go around the roundabout. I don't know what you call roundabout here, but in English we call it roundabout. Huh? Intersection. The center of your city. Downtown. You know downtown? In Africa it's now uptown. He said, go around that downtown, the heart of the city, 14 times. The last night, the 14th day, declared that the city is now taken over by God. And I knew it is risky not to take risk. So he said, how are you going to do it? I said, by the Holy Ghost. Everyone say Holy Ghost. Say Holy Ghost. Say Holy Ghost. First night, second night, the third night, about 2 a.m., when I was walking around, it starts at 12 midnight, ending 6 a.m. every day. Just walking, speaking in tongues, walking, speaking in tongues, walking, speaking in tongues. At 3 a.m. the third day, heavy fear came on me. I was shivering, my head was swollen, and devil said, this is the last night you will march. And I remember, there is power in the name of Jesus. I took my Bible, I burst in tongues, I said, God, you didn't tell me you are going to kill me at the roundabout. You told me to march around, that the wall will fall down. And the spirit began to leave. At 6 a.m., I was able to take my bicycle, go home, and give thanks. And I said, no more. 4:45, 15 minutes before 5, God said, tonight, you have 1 hour more. You are going back tonight you are going back 12 midnight today. I summoned up courage. I took my bicycle. Before I got to the roundabout, There were several sacrifices of goat and dog cut into pieces with my name written on the plates. For the first time, my bishop, I heard, fear not. Everybody say, fear not. Fear not. Now, if you are told that your name is used, that's good. But for you to see your name used, that's horrible.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much. And you see, people continue to doubt me. Oh, Murphy Face, you want to fall the kingdom? This evening, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Murphy Uyogiso. I am from Igodomigodo land, and I am a good lover of history. Particularly, I am from presently Edo State, which is Igodomigodo land. We are very close. History make it to understand that we are very close to the Igbos. We are very close. The Urubos, the Igbos, the Jaws, the Ishans, and those ethnic nationality around us. We don't have any relationship with the Yoruba people. Despite some of our people migrated to Yoruba, some people ran away to Yoruba land to form some community in present-day Yoruba land. So today, I came out this evening because Bob Marley say all around in my hometown, they are trying to bring me down. They say they want to kill me in this way, but I remember the life Father gave me. The reason why I came out this evening, want to talk about the history of Enhwe, I don't know how to call it, Enhwe in Isoko land. So our history is very rich, and we are very rich in culture. We have the history of Uri people, Unri people in Igbo lands, and we see have the historical words and historical place in Isoko land today. All those names, all those ancestral traits, these are ancient names that me myself I cannot pronounce. And those very people who are invaders, who are aggressors, they have brainwashed our people, divided us, using us against each other. I grew up in the city of Benin, which is Igodomigodo city. When I was growing, it was said that from the Oba Palace, they were bearing different sort of rubbish names. They say Oba Nyagbo, God, Oba owns the world. You know, in the real sense, if you want to give a name, we are lovers of gods. If you go to Anambra, they say Chuku no so, Chukudi, Chuku, Chinonye. You see different names that is affiliated to God. And you go to Esaland, you say Ibinije, Ojefu, Edinoje, Ojemai. You hear different beautiful names. Our names are attributed to God. In our own places, people are attributing their name to God. Orenevu. You see, we are attributing our name to God because we so much love God. But in our own area, in our own jurisdiction, the reason why this devil called Oba of Benin, their lineage dead a very dead blow on us. So we were told that the Oba of Benin is God. We grew up, me too. Our father used to tell us that Oba of Benin is God. There is not like God. Just like what happened in Egypt. Pharaoh was God. No man have ever tried to question Pharaoh except Moses. Moses went to Pharaoh in the Bible and told Pharaoh that the God of Jacob, the God of Jews, God of Israel, have told me I should tell you that our people must be liberated from your slavery. Pharaoh was laughing. Ah, I am God. There is no other God. Pharaoh is God. When Pharaoh died, they will use most of his servants to bury him. They will also use his wives and many people to bury him in the pyramid. That is how they operate. The same pattern the Oba Benin operates. They are the black pharaohs. The Oba Benin are the black pharaohs from Sudan. So today, this evening, one of the Oba family confronted me. We were chatting, and he told me that I have to please slow down, that I should not judge Yoruba, that is, I should allow him to continue fooling himself as an idiot, all those type of things. I should keep mute. I should keep my mouth mute. So I told him that in the beginning, the Bible says, in the kingdom of God suffered violence, and it was taken by force. So I said, David killed Goliath in the Bible. Goliath have a multitude of people. I mean, David was just with a scant, just so small of people. But at the end, David defeated Goliath. David did not defeat Goliath alone, but he was able to get some support to his side. At the end of the day, the God of Israel stand by Moses. We are taught in the school. That is an example. So today we want to teach history. Before I continue with this history, first and foremost, I will very soon I will put my phone number there. What I am facing today is a call for united fights against Pharaoh. If America want to launch a war on a country, they will nickname the war Operation Desert Storm, Operation this, Operation that. That is how America, do their things. So in our own aspects, we nickname our mission Pharaoh. And today, thank God the Oba Benin have personally came out to tell the whole world that he is a descendant from the Pharaoh dynasty. He said it and he told us in his inauguration that after the first dynasty came to an end, it's his second dynasty. So we have no relationship whatsoever with the Oba of Benin. But the reason why I'm here today, most of our people are being misled. Most of our people are being born into fake theory, to fake information, to brainwash. I have come today to do my best. If you check the Bible very well, right from time immemorial, the God of Israel sent prophets. Different prophets came in the land of Israel. In our time, we have different people who have come. And the people who are with me today, they are the followers of freedom. And God will bless them. So when Jesus Christ was alive, he was hated in his own time. He was being stoned at some extent. People hated him so much. Immediately he died. People started worshiping Jesus Christ as God. When the Redeemer is with us, we don't value it. My person today, and I ask this question, it goes like this. What are you benefiting from my class? From my history? From my from my good work, what I benefit. Actually, most of our people who have basic education and some of us who are not well informed, some of them have started getting the information and they are now also aware that the Oba of Benin is a pharaoh. But when we were young, when talking about King Pharaoh, let my people go. But many people don't understand the meaning of King Pharaoh, let my people go. They was thinking maybe, oh, is the Pharaoh in Egypt? Is the Pharaoh in Egypt? But today, who is the Pharaoh today? I want to give thanks to the good people who believe in light. Light shall be with you all the days of your life. Those people who supported me, you will sow, you have sowed a seed that God will bless your generation. It is said that lion will always give birth to lion. Goat will give birth to goats. God promised Abraham that he is going to make him father for a nation. Many are called, few are chosen. Those people who supported light will also dwell all the days in your life and in your generation. God blessed Abraham and told him, I will make you the father for a nation. Through Abraham, they have Christianity and Islam. They are nations. I am prophets. If you like, ignore me, because I am not what you think. My mission is to educate our people concerning our identity and where we come from. We have so many people from Nigeria who live in Europe who are fighting for freedom. I have never had any of them that's been chased by the Oba of Benin or their kings, useless traditional rulers. But I am surprised that I am the only person being attacked physically, being confronted indirectly, directly, being haunted with fake allegation in the hands of the security agents. And also, I'm so very shocked that today I have no less than 5 cases in court. But what will I say? I will just say thank you. But it will be a shame if our people decided to allow truth to be buried under the carpet. I'm here today. Sometimes I will make a video. People are so scared to come online to watch me. The fear still in them. They don't watch me. But after I have left the video, you see people will go and watch it. Sometimes I make a video 4 days ago. I was having about 1,200 viewers. But before 3 days, I have about 20,000 viewers on Facebook. That is to show that the people are so scared. And they are so scared. But never mind. God is great. My people, we want to talk about the history of the Enhwe people in Isoko South local government. I want to call one of our brother to read it. You will see it's a short history. So we have been talking about the history of Urobo, Esan, different parts of our indigenous people. But today we also drive to Isoko. Many Isoko people we want to know our history. They said we are the children of Oba, but it's not true. It's not truth. These are all false. Before we will call our brother to read the history, I want to use this opportunity to appeal to the general public. Today, one of our brother in United Kingdom called me today. He told me that he's going to support me, maybe, I don't know, maybe 40 pounds or 50 pounds. May God bless you, sir. Because he said he will support me. One of our brother already supported me in UK with 100 pounds. I have to say all these things. I'm David. I'm David. I am proud to be a David. David was a man of brave. I will not be as scared, even though, do you know how many court cases I have in this country? 5. All of them is related to Oba of Benin. I live in Europe. How can the Oba of Benin so powerful? Let me tell you something. In God we trust. But actually, have you ever seen anybody in your life coming out to telling out the Oba of Benin that this evil is too much? You see, I am proud. I am very glad. There is no way I can really express how I feel. I never keep secrets. But what I am saying is real. The Oba Benin and his Oromia descendants, they are fighting me. What the case being brought against me in the court, they filed against me in the court, they said I am distorting their fake history. They are praying for the court to restrain me from teaching history about where we come from. So they want to continue to manipulate our indigenous people by telling them that Oba of Benin is God. Like, you see the name they answer, Oba Etin. Oba is power. Oba owns the life. Oba owns your life. Oba is God. Many nonsense names. All those names where people are attributing names to God, those the Oba Benin make himself God. So people are, instead of to be attributing your name to God, the Benin names, you watch some of their names, they are fake, false name. These are names being accepted under genocide and duress. So I thank the general public. Before we call our brother, please, if you are watching us, share this video. Share this video and let some of the people also have access to this very history. Today, I will also like to use the opportunity to beg the general public. People are laughing at me. Oh, you are here asking for support. Why must you be asking for support? Why can't you use your money to fight the Oba? You can use your money alone to fight the Oba. I laugh. We're told that the tree cannot make a forest, but we also know that a little drop of water make an ocean. We have to start from somewhere. Life goes on. I'm so happy. My happiness today is in history. The other time they confronted me, they appealed to me to remove all those videos from YouTube. That was their number one statement. No, I will never remove those videos from YouTube. The video will remain there. God, I love you for giving me the spirit and the courage and the strength to still remain in this battle today. I thank God, and I also pray for those people who came out boldly, directly or indirectly, to support me. May the God of our forefather bless you. He said, lion will always give birth to lion. Fearless man will give birth to a fearless man. Why mumu will always give birth to goats. That is how it's supposed to be. But if you say you don't want to be a goat, the Bible also let us to know that if you change, the Bible said they will God, Jesus Christ will accept you. That is how we read about Christianity. So today, I am happy. I love my supporters. I don't want my supporters to leave me in this very situation I'm passing through. Presently, the highest case I have now is about a court case. We went to court the first time. I won. Then they refile the case. I won the case with the support of Mazi Nadikanu and my Igodomigodo families. We won the case. So they came illegally. Now they came with 3 lawyers. They have 2 lawyers here in Germany. We were talking about 2 lawyers. This is not asylum lawyers. To consult this type of lawyers, at least we are talking about thousands of euros. These people believe that they will use money to silence me. If you go to my YouTube page, you see some video. It's 800 viewers, but before 5 days, you see 10,000 viewers. Some of them is 350 viewers. Before 4 days, you see 4,000 viewers. People are going to my page. Some video have 26,000 viewers. These are people that are watching this video. They are not they are not spirits. People are watching all over the world. The people that are watching, they know the reason why they are watching, because it makes sense to them. I am here for a mission. Most of the time, they send different people to distract me, and some people will come online trying all their possible best to discredit me. But nobody have ever come out on live video to say, oh, Ogiso have committed a very stupid crime against him. No proof. God is great. My brothers and my sisters, before I invite our brother to make this call, to read this history for us, I would also like to use the opportunity to call in my phone number, and I also tap my phone number there, and it goes like this. Brothers and sisters, my name is Mofi Uyi Ogiso. I am a Biafran citizen. I am an indigenous son of Igodomigodo lands. I am fighting for my people to be free from 700 years plus slavery in the hands of the Oba of Benin, who migrated from Ile-Ife, 13th century. The British came to Nigeria to rule. After about 100 years, they gave us independence. The Oba of Benin have refused to allow us to be free. Instead of the Oba of Benin to allow us to have our own independence, he decided to be using force, fake juju. Anybody who speak against this evil, they will forcefully use that person to drink ritual in our palace. History have it that they have killed most of our ancestors, millions. Today, I am not fighting anybody. Since I have started this movements and the restoration of our identity, Igodomigodo. I have never killed any person. None. I haven't sent anybody to kill anybody. But they have leveled different type of allegation against me, calling me terrorist, calling me different type of names. And at the same time, they will also come to negotiate with me. My God. So therefore, I am now using this medium to call on you to support me in any way, because the reason why I'm asking for support publicly is because of my lawyer called me on Monday this week, and my lawyer told me that this case is there, it's here, it's nearer, that is giving me between this Monday and this next Monday to facilitate some important information. We call it statement of defense, proofs how the Oba Benin used to use human being, how you use people for human, what you call the ritual oath taking in the palace. Thank God that I was able to push this idiot Oba Benin to use Prince Okoro to also drink those rituals. People are just watching. So, as I speak to you today, one idiot called Obalukmai have been moving around collecting money from people and also collecting money from Frankie Labo, Deputy Oba, Oba Benin, and so many of them to fight me. But what surprised me the most is when I come out, I try to explain to my people that I am not fighting for my selfish interests. I'm fighting for our people, just like the way Malcolm X and Martin Luther King was fighting for the black community to have rights in America. Up till today, the Oba Benin regards the indigenous people of the land as Ovioba. What is called Ovioba means slaves. They have two types of human in Benin. Either you are a slave to the Oba or you are enemy to the Oba. Or you Ovioba Doba, Ovien. In 21st century, in digital world, talking about 5G world, and illiterates, or what you call it, a cocaine addicts, will still be maintaining those human sacrifice tradition which they brought from Sudan. And some of our people continue to queue up to this fake ideology. I stand before God. God, I know. God, I live in your hearts. The God of my forefather. People have talked to me, who used to talk to me on phones, begging me, please allow God to take control, allow God to fight these fights. And I replied them, in the history, there was never a time God have come to fight any fights. God used people to fight. In the Bible also, we are told that the wall of Jericho, God was with the children of Jews of Israel. So today, I am your brother. I'm your worst enemy. We were told that Iyore gave 1 million naira to Obalukman. The 1 million naira he gave to Obalukman, take phone and call Iyore 2,000 euro. Obalukman told Yuri to give him money to fight me, that he is going to tell the palace that Yuri is working and is bringing money to fight me. By so doing, Yuri's sin will be clean. They will now usher him into the inner chamber of Pharaoh. He will become agent of evil, what they believe on. And Dimofi also went ahead to collect 1 million naira from Destiny Bagua. He told Destiny Bagua that Mofi Ogiso, lawyer, said we should bring money. They bring money. Destiny Bagua give Oba Lukmai 1 million naira. That is 2 million. He collected 500,000 naira from Skimia, 2.5 million. He went ahead again. He called Papa Waila Dumezedo. Dumezedo told him that he doesn't have money. Because of me, this idiot Obalukmai Edmofi, I don't have any relationship with Dumezedo. He started insulting Dumezedo, calling Eruwala different, all sorts of names, calling him different type of name, accusing Papa Waila of having an affair with Monica. And he started pouring all insults on Papa Waila. He was doing all sorts of evil. So therefore, he was also deforming the character of Dumezedo. He accused Dumezedo of different allegations, of which Edmofi cannot prove all those things he's saying. I was told, and I was watching it on live, Dumezedo called people to talk to Edmofi. Edmofi said Dumezedo must bring money to fight for Oba. If Dumezedo refused to bring money to fight for the Oba, that Dumezedo will never know peace. I was watching. Because of me, Edmofi now have problem with Dumezedo. If Dumezedo have given Edmofi 2 million naira, Edmofi will not be insulting Dumezedo or deforming his personality or his character. Edmofi have been collecting millions of nairas from different angles. Many people in Europe here, Edmofi will call them and tell you, say, court lawyer, say lawyer says to bring money. Edmofi have been doing all this type of nonsense. So I am not here to judge Papa Waila, but I know in my heart, if Papa Waila sleep with Monica, Edmofi is not from the family of Papa Waila. This is a civil case. Papa Waila is not the governor of Edo State. Papa Waila is not the Oba of Benin. I don't understand. Because Papa Waila refused to give you money, Papa Waila have become a bad person now. And the man stand by his word that he will never give you money, even though you from this year insult Papa Waila in 100 years to come, he will never give you that money. A coward is always a coward. You can force a camel to the river, you cannot force him to drink the water. That man is a man. You that is accusing Papa Waila of sleeping with Monica, and you slept with your own twin brother wife. Charlie Boy said you slept with your mother. You slept with your own biological mother, according to Charlie Boy. And you slept with your twin brother's wife. You are accusing another person. So thank you so much. And now we want the history of what do you call it? History of Isoko people. Me, I call our brother whether he don't sleep. Bro, he don't sleep. Bros, I heard though. God bless you. Now we want to talk about the history of Enhwe. Enhwe people, abi?
Yeah,
Enhwe people. So we want to make you read the history for us. If you dey read and they go, we'll see stop. You will read down so that maybe people they hear. I think people are watching, they are hearing. So now, my brother, before you went into research, I think you did think say na Oba na he born Isoko or what? What did they hear for rumor? Abeg tell us.
They say now I born Isoko people. They say now you know say everybody they say now Benin na they for come, Benin na they for come. So they think all confuse everybody. You understand? So it takes a lot for somebody. It takes a lot for somebody to take his time to make research.
Yes.
You understand? Some people they fit us say okay. You get maybe for instance now.
Yes.
You get the time we call Nigeria Royal Niger Company.
Yes.
Maybe that can they bond those people, for instance.
Yes.
But they feel they call the mistake and today now say okay, everything in Nigeria. But
Yes.
you know, the name they different, the people they different, you understand?
Right, right.
So what you did say now we are misinformed. That is the only thing I will have to say. Okay. So many people they misinformed, but we thank God today for history. So I will just take out my time.
Wetin ginger you to go do research? Where did it was now Oba na be God? All those nonsense.
I dey listen to you. I dey listen to you. You dey talk. You dey talk say na Ogiso. Another people they talk say na Benin. I say Benin no be the same Benin again. Okay, make I see wetin even dey happen sef. Now I go. Now I do some research. Now I see say yes, actually na Benin land Isoko people for migrate, but no be this today Yoruba Benin.
Okay.
Now Ogiso Isoko people are direct. Their blood strong well.
Okay.
Their blood too strong. They be direct Ogiso descendants.
Okay. Okay.
This one not be what be say person they hide, and this one not be what be say you need to go what's it called? You need to go library go read. Anybody who they watch you now for YouTube or who they watch you for Facebook, go fit just take 2 minutes out of his or her time and check Google about Isoko people, about Enhwe people. Enhwe.
Okay, spell Enhwe. Spell them so that me they hear them.
It's spelled E. There you go.
Well, at least you know.
Spell E-N-H-W-E. Enhwe.
Okay. Continue, sir.
Yes. So without wasting time, I be making make the viewers sorry for me in my pronunciation of some certain words who I know for people pronounce. When I know people pronounce well, I will spell and out making I know the word.
Okay.
It's because all these names they be ancient names. You understand? Most of these names here, but people know the bear ancient.
And I didn't see some of the names some of them they Igbo language. And very vital for Igbo words.
Don't worry, just listen. Okay, let me go on.
Okay.
You don't do ready now,
Yes.
Okay. You say Enhwe Kingdom is made up of 2 main sections, which are Otu Enhwe and Ulide. Uluthe.
Okay.
With its center of administration in Ude, which is the word I just spelled now.
Okay.
Where the prominent ruler migrates emanate from Enhwe Kingdom in Isoko South.
Go on.
Migrated from Benin during the end of the 13th century.
Okay, listen. You see, they migrated from Benin, that is Igodomigodo, during the 13th century. That was during the time Oromia came. That was 13th century. That was exactly Oromia came to our land 13th century. Continue, my brother.
Yes. Listen to that line. He said they migrated from Benin during the end of 13th century.
I think when I listen at 13th century, 700 or something years ago, that was the 13th century where Oromia come, and the British was able to prove it because where the Oba Benin were being buried, their first palace at Uzama, they excavated the mass grave where they buried their first Oba puts. So they see the bones dated to the 13th century. That is was 17th century, then they not be 12th century. Whether they lie, say they be 2,000 years. They say they be 2,000 years kingdom. But brother, continue.
You say its founder. That means the founder of Enhwe, those two kingdoms I called now. Its founder was Oviota. Oviota.
Okay. That's an ancient name. Ancient names.
Oriro. O-R-I-R-O.
Oriro. Okay.
Son of the third Ogiso.
Ogiso. That is what we call. You know what we call it? We call it Orire. With this Oriro, we call it Ogiso Orire. You call it Oriro. This is an ancient word. Orire, what we call the Ogiso today, is a mixture of Yoruba. That are the closest version of the names. Continue, my brother.
You say the son of the third Ogiso in the first Benin dynasty.
That is Ogiso.
He was denied the right to become the next king. Yes. As a result of this, he ran away from Igodomigodo, which is today known as Benin, living with some loyal followers. Among his followers.
Just wait. You see, he left with his followers, people who were loyal to him.
Yes,
let me tell you something. If you check the history now, when Oba Benin was saying that Ikaladera, one of the Ogiso sons, ran away. So if they are not trying to trace who ran away, let us say he is the one who was Ikaladera. You understand what I'm saying? If they have to say that Ikaladera ran away, that is to show that this is very, because if you look at Gelegele is just close to Isoko and Urubu and all those areas. Gelegele is not anywhere in Ile-Ife. Ile-Ife is up. Do you understand? Just like somebody who lived in Port Harcourt run away in many years ago. He said he see it it was there in Manchester. How come? It vanished. Continue, my brother. Continue, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me, wait, let me get back to where I stopped.
Okay,
he was denied the right of becoming the next king. As a result, yes. His followers were Uvi. That is U-V-I-E.
Yes.
Uvi. Edagbon. E-D-I-A-B-O-N.
Edagbon. You see these names, it look like our name. You know, see, you see any Yoruba name for inside here? You see any Yoruba name for inside here? Diagbon. Let's call it Diagbon, yeah. Diagbon. Okay.
E-K-E-D-I.
Okay.
That was one of his followers.
Okay.
Afia. That one Igodomigodo. Afia was one of them.
Yeah.
Okapolo. O-K-P-O-L-O.
Okapolo. See, do you see these names really looking like Yoruba name inside? You see anyone? Yeah, the smell. Continue, my brother.
And many others.
Many
They
others.
They had a brief sojourn. That means they settled that sojourn.
Yes.
At Jesse.
I think listen. You see that Jesse is very close to Oronigbo area. You see, it was river that is separating Oronigbo from those areas. Gwelaba, there's a river that is separating them. You know, so these people run across the river because of the evil of those Oba. Yes. Continue, my brother.
Yes. Please, my people, before I will continue, I beg, God see me say I don't lie. This thing now, they go. Before the go change, make we read and save them.
Yes.
They Wikipedia. Okay. Said they had a brief sojourn at JC and later left as a result of war threats from the Oba.
Okay, just wait for that place. We're not here. When they say run, because according to the Igariba book, make I just hold on. Make you see what the Igariba talk. Just hold on, bros. See what the Igariba talk. See what the Igariba talk, eh? Make you take no say these people and they are just only fooling themselves. To not work for them, all those they are lie. Just see what the Igariba talk. I want to show you what the Igariba writes. Igariba, upon seeing the fear, he said, it is sad. Look at it. He said, it is sad. It is sad to see that most of the people in the quarters which is rounded, I repeat, it is sad to see that most of the people in the quarters which surrounded the Ogiso Palace in those days, especially people of Uhuron quarters near the royal palace, who know much about the number and history of the Ogisos, emigrated from Benin City and left because of the aggression of the Oba Benin. You see, that is how your ancestors also left, because they were being tormented with human sacrifice and devilish way.
They pursue them, go reach JC, say, go there for settle, they constantly attack them again for the JC.
They say that you don't see a person they pursue picking way born. You don't see you never read any history say the Oba believe they kill your own children when born. Have you ever read any history like that? Say now Oba believe they kill the children or they kill him brother, they and brother they fight. Have you ever read any history like that? They have never killed. They have never killed their own. They say now we be their slave. Continue, but how they run. Continue, sir.
Okay, let me make. I want to read that place again. Then okay. Continue. He said they had a brief sojourn at GC and later left as a result of war threat from the Oba. They found Uri.
Uri. As you see, Uri. Uri is an Igbo ancestor. Uri. I don't know. Uri. People are just like Uri. Igbo. They for Aruchuku Uri. I think that they look where they see go. I mean, read that again. Me they hear that. When they see people who run away and they're not lying. Do you see where they say it's Oba Abini who gave birth to them? No, nobody. Oba Abini did not give birth to anybody. He was a pharaoh and a devil. Continue, sir. Continue from that place where they stop at Uri.
They found Uri, a place located in the present-day Isoko South. After a while, they left and settled in their present location at Uruchi. Uruchie.
Okay.
Uruchi.
Okay.
That one I Igbo word, Uruchi.
I see we relate to Igbo too much now. They just confuse everybody. You understand? So they just they drive everybody with a kill. And they want to deny. Thank God your history is there and they cannot even remove it again. It's going to be difficult because it's already on Wikipedia. Continue, my brother.
Present day Uruchi, where Oviota Oviota.
Okay.
Oriro became the first king in 1235 AD.
Orire, that is Orire, Ogiso Orire. Okay, that is the
Yes.
families. Now move. You know, so what really happened in those days? People were running from family. People move.
No, not Orire.
Oriro. The right hand now. The right hand for us now. Orire. They not be Orire. Now that Oriro, they can't write another one for us. They say the one with the mobile right, they manipulate their heads to suit them out their own tastes. You see, people were running for their day life. I think you see this an Isoko history, also part of Isoko history. Say they ran away from the Oba. They still run again. Running for their dear. Continue, my brother. I been read that place where they for reach JC, they constantly run again. With the Oba, they push they go. That place is sweet me.
Make I continue. I'll read that before if I don't finish, I'll go back there.
Yes.
Okay, no far.
Okay.
He said they had a brief. Okay, my you read and read this 1235 AD.
Yes.
He said they had a brief sojourn. That means they can't waka. They can't stop for somewhere. They can't settle. Hoping say they don't reach where they go. So say that nobody will fuck it again. they had a brief sojourn.
Okay.
They had a brief sojourn at JC and later left as a result of war threats from the Oba. They all right and they to stop.
And they just talk calm. No, see, no need to they fear again. See, because he was killing people, killing them, children, father, brother. For my brother, continue, sir.
They found
Uri,
a place located in the present-day Isoko South local government.
Okay.
After a while, they left and settled in their present location, Uruchi, where Oviota Oriro became the first king in 1235 AD.
Okay.
The second section of Enhwe, known as Utu, that one I go word Utu Enhwe, left Enhwe for exile as a result of war.
My brother, you see, this thing we dey talk now is a blessing, it's a miracle to our generation. Which war who we are fighting? Is it Fulani that we are fighting war? That is the question we are asking them to come and explain to us. We are not fighting now. We want them. They say they were a kingdom, they were a conquering kingdom. My brother, people you met in the land, we are killing them, and you are telling me to come and succumb to your human sacrifice ideology. My brother, continue. Read that line again. The people still wrong.
He said after Oriro don't become king, please, people should take note. After Oriro became king in 1235 AD, then they say the second section of Enhwe, known as Otu Enhwe, left Enhwe for exile as a result of war. They later came back to Enhwe on the realization that their relations still sojourn there. That is, they come back. They come back. They not forget their people where they live for that place.
Wait, excuse me, wait, please, sorry, wait. If you are watching this video, we are talking about our history, and you think it makes sense, please, why can't you share it? The only way this information can pass around is by sharing it. By sitting down there, you don't share it. You are still a sympathetic member of the Oba of Benin. That is number one. And you are not doing us any good. This is history. People have to know where we come from. Because when you stand and telling Isokoma that we use it for human sacrifice in those days, we are the senior. If we want to break cola, we are senior. See, by sharing this video, don't you think people, you say we are not fighting. They are the one fighting us. They are the one carrying us to court, going to juju, doing all those things. We are not doing it. Have you seen
saying that they are our father?
See, they are our ancestors. They are give birth to us. They are those rubbish and dirty pig. So we are not fighting anybody. But I believe by sharing this video, you are doing us good. By looking, you don't do anything. It's like you are discouraging others from getting the information. You see, Yoruba people, they can insult Onyofe, they can insult Igbo people, can insult Odozobi if they fuck up. How come a cocaine addict you are watching? If you think what we are saying is not right, why can't you correct? So this is the right thing, or you contribute. Instead of look, you don't watch. So instead of you to be looking, you are not sharing it. There is no need. I'm begging you, please, don't even watch me. I don't want you. You understand? We want people who contribute to our history and want people who want the unity of our Biafran people to grow. You understand? I'm saying the truth. I believe that it is truth. Nothing but the truth. Watching me, you're not sharing the video, you are just the same, similar to the Oba of Benin. That is what the Oba of Benin wants. He don't want people to know the truth. By you keeping it for yourself, it's like you have a secret keeping it for yourself. You're not doing anybody favor. You are killing yourself. Somebody who have gonorrhea, he is not saying it out. He's hiding. He will die in that gonorrhea. But if he's saying it out, people will also help him. Thank you very much. If you are watching, please, any on video on YouTube, please share it. If 100 people share it on Facebook, that will be the best. We are going on history. Please encourage us. I beg you in the name of our forefathers, don't be a coward like the Oba Abini. Be a brave man. You say you believe in Bible. The greatest people in the Bible, they were brave. Jesus Christ was brave. They tell him, devil tell him, oh, according to the Bible, say deny the other one. Sorry, he's denied Jesus Christ, denied God. He said no, he will not deny. Even Samson was a brave. The people you say you are a Christian, the greatest people in the Bible, they were brave. But why you behave like a coward? You don't you see? Do you want to behave like the coward? Our ancestors who were being sold to slaves by the Oba of Benin, who he said he was having an embassy in what do you call that country? Was having an embassy in Lebanon. What do you call that country? Portugal. And what business were they trading? They were selling your forefather. You were saying they have embassy. My brother, continue with the history. God bless you, sir. Read it.
Yeah. And I beg, before we continue again,
yes,
God knows I'm speaking the truth. If you have doubt on this history, please Google it on Wikipedia. Just put Enhwe. Enhwe is spelled E-N-H-W-E. Enhwe. Please. Okay. Now start again. So the second section of Enhwe.
Hold on. If you are watching us on Facebook, share it. Share it on Facebook. No matter where you are watching, if you are not sharing it, you are not doing us favor, and it's not. You are not supposed to be watching us. Please, thank you. Continue, sir.
You say the second section of Enhwe, known as Utu Enhwe, left for exile as a result of war. They later came back to Enhwe on the realization that their relations still sojourn there. That means that place where they live there, where they come attack them, where the other people pursue them again, come meet them for that side.
Yes.
They later run. Some of them stand fight them.
Okay.
So they come, all those people will run, come back to that place.
Okay.
That place where Oriro became king.
Okay.
That Okiso, so it don't be king for there, don't be OV for there.
Yes.
Yeah, upon their arrival, they settled at the extreme of the town. That they settled as in at the outskirts. Whether they see the fear, whether those people still come, whether the other people still come attack them again. So they don't come join those people. They come stay for one side, make it be like they observe from far.
Yes.
Close to the Igbede Kingdom, Igbide Kingdom.
Okay.
kingdom has been under the administration of OVA as the traditional ruler of the kingdom, which emerged from the two ruling houses, Erebo and Evagba.
You see, Erebo. Erebo. You see, Erebo.
E-R-O-H-E-B-O-R.
Erebo. That was the name. That was the Ogiso that the king that the Romanian meant in our land. It's called Erebo. You see, you are answering that name also. If you see, go to Delta Igbo, they say answering that name Erebo. Ogiso Erebo. But you continue to ask what is the meaning of that name, my brother. You don't know that meaning. You see the name look like you want to know the name. It's an ancient word, but do you know what? I am very happy with this history today. I'm one of the happiest man. Even though they have done all their best trying, I never thought I can come out on Facebook today, but I was able to come out. Do you know what they did to my Facebook? They blocked most of all my Facebook. But today, we came out. The history is there forever. And we'll be happy. Do you know what you see today is this YouTube? People watch it.
No.
By today, maybe you'll see 300 people watch it. By tomorrow, it will become 5,000. Before you know what is happening, it's become 10,000. People will be going there to be watching it. So after you finish this explanation, you just read it directly. Continue, my brother.
Okay. Ovi, as a traditional ruler, the kingdom which emerged from two ruling houses, like two families.
Yes.
Erebo and Ivagba. E-V-B-A. Ivagba.
You see those names. You see this name where you measure. So the thing is, you see that name are our ancient name. I beg you, do you see any Yoruba name inside? Truth. Huh?
No, now Yoruba they pursue them so now.
Okay, how come we are now from the up now Yoruba give birth to us, and when we run, why we not carry Yoruba name the bearer? I think we're supposed
to when we run.
In the year Enhwe, in the year different language we relate to Igbo, Isha, and Urubo are indigenous for inside. You hear any name like Yoruba for inside? No. Okay, I think we don't finish there, Abi.
No, just a little bit. Ruler and say the Ogagba.
Those one are our name, our original ancient Igodomigodo name. Now you didn't mention so. Now our name, now be that one because those are our ancient name. Oba Abini dey block all our identity.
You don't see it like Osa, yes, not like
Osa. Yes, I don't want my side. Me, you take those all those names. Na sport they expect to call from Yoruba land. Continue.
So all those names are borrowed names.
Yes, now.
I need to spell the name because I don't want to make people they misinformed.
Yes.
The name is spelled O-G-B-A-I-D-E. Are canals of which their main function is to prepare the stood of authority.
Do you know that's your way of a tradition? Those are the original Ogiso way. See, this is what this are. You don't see a for inside. You see yourself for inside. You see all those nonsense names. What did they be for Abba Palace? You see all those names for there. If the Oba of Benin I installed on a king for that place, then I installed for there. If they see yourself that, you will see those Yoruba names for inside. We see any Yoruba name for inside. You see, these are what we are trying to do today. And we arrive there. You see, this kingdom, we will also trace that kingdom and relate to them and try to document most of all those ancestral history. So that when we are not connecting, so we will connect fine. So all those no, we must tell the words. Where we come from, who are we, our identity. Continue, sir.
Of which their main function is to prepare the stew of Ovie. The Eri and Ivie, since its finding, the Enhwe kingdom has been ruled by 70 kings. The present Ovie, no need all those on the present Ovie, they just call
you don't mention name.
The main Ovie.
No, you mention a name. What you will do now be say, please, if you are watching us, you know, they have reported my Facebook so many times. That's if I'm online, it will look like I'm not online. Plus, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that the people are getting the information. Every day people go to my wall to check. So please, if you are just watching us, share it. Let it be 100 and something sharing. Share it if you have not shared it. My brother, read down from the beginning to the place again. So I don't interrupt you. Just read down as newspaper. Maybe they just list it. Then I will thank you for that one.
Like I say, I've been making enough verse. I know why not pronounce our spelling. And they keep it simple. So it goes like this. And please, whosoever that doubts, because me, that's why I be the doubt. That's why I be doubting Thomas before. So whosoever that doubts should go on Wikipedia. Just type out there Enhwe. The spelling of Enhwe is Enhwe. You just see on there. See, Enhwe kingdom made up of two main sections, which are Otu Enhwe and Iludi Enhwe. Uluthe. The center of administration in Uludi, where the permanent ruler emanates from. See, the Enhwe kingdom in Isoko South migrated from Benin, Igodomigodo, today known as Benin, during the end of the 13th century. Its founder was Oviota Oriro, son of the third Ogiso in the first Benin dynasty. That means the first Benin dynasty means the Igodomigodo Idu people. He was denied the right to become the next king. As a result of this, he ran away from Igodomigodo, today known as Benin, living with some loyal followers. Among his followers were Uvi. Hello?
I'm here. Continue.
Okay. Edigbo. Ediagbon. Ikadi. Ekeedi. And Afia. Okapolo. And many others. They had a brief sojourn at Jesse and later left as a result of war threats from the Oba. They found Uri, a place located in the present-day Isoko South local government. After a while, they left to settle in their present location, Uruchi, where Oviota Oriro became the first king in 1235 AD. The second section of Enhwe, known as Otu Enhwe, left Enhwe for exile as a result of war. They later came back to Enhwe on realization that their relations still sojourned there. Upon their arrival, they settled at the extreme of the town, close to Idigba, close to Igbide Kingdom. Enhwe Kingdom has been under the administration of Ovie as the traditional ruler of the kingdom, which emerged from the two ruling houses, Eribo and Evagba. The Ogbide are the crowners, of which their main functions is to prepare the Ovie. The Ovie's stood.
Let us stop over there. Let us discuss now. You see the history of that your kingdom. You see any names like people who are installing, like, is this any Yoruba name inside? Do you see Iyase of Benin, Iyase of your kingdom, or you see what do you call it, Olubushere, or what do you call it, Oloton, or what do you call it, those Yoruba? See those the Benin people. I say the Benin people, the Igodomigodo, they infiltrated our people just like the Fulani infiltrated the Hausas. So our people
just waiting, like it just okay. Sorry.
Yes.
It just like waiting Fulani go do now for Niger State.
Okay.
The kid there, the ones we accept to turn to Islam, they live there, occupy the land.
Yes. That is what they did. And that's and they confusing us now. Say that they're not even satisfied, or they say they owns Urbolando. But I pray they will not come to Urboland like Ovie Fugele and say, oh, even though Ovie say na his son, na be, but the people of Ugele will never accept that nonsense from them. They cannot come to Ugele and say, Oba, na me be senior. No, this type of things cannot happen there. So my greatest happiness today is that you God bless you for you to have be able to do your own research on your history, and you find out today that you are not a slave to the Oba, but you are the owner of the land, indigenous, and you are an aborigine. You are not a slave. So for this reason, you knew now that you are a direct descendant of Ogiso, our ancestors. Direct the lineage. So if any misblood will come close to you, say they want to break cola, you don't need to fight him. You don't need to fight him. You just say, hey, my brother, you want to break cola, and we're not fighting. Please tell us the history, how you become senior to me. We want to know. You want to know, because if you cannot tell us the history, that is to me, you cannot break this cola. And if you break this cola, you will eat it by yourself. That is how it goes. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Welcome you. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we are so happy, my brother, today. This is our history, where we come from. See, we're talking about the history of Isoko today. You see, most of my Facebook, they have, my brother, do you know how much? Anytime I come on Facebook, they block. You see, I don't even post their pictures again. I just say, oh, Isoko history, write this. So, brothers and sisters, we are not fighting war. USSR was not divided with war. They divided it through diplomacy. We are not saying that the Oba of Benin does not have kingdom in our lands. Any kingdom. The Oba of Benin think by spending a lot of money on the social media to cage me, to block all my channel, but he cannot block it. The message will be passed, just like the Bible was passed. People will continue to grow and meet this our history. So today, before I will go on, I want to open my book, and I want to tell you the meaning of Oba of Benin names. The Oba of Benin you see there today, all of them have meaning. It's a Yoruba language. So all the name of Oba of Benin have meaning. Please, I want to read it for you. Eni Oba ya fe ni Yoruba ya hwene. Iye iye wima. But I don't know why some of our people are still blind. I don't know what is going on. Let me open it. I want to read it for you. I'll explain Mawa. The name of all those Oba of Benin, they are many. And yes, you make me. I want to open it. What is this? Okay. All those Oba of Benin, when they see all of them get meaning. Their name. We start from the beginning. Those the Oba of Benin name, all of them are Yoruba names. But then now already when I go, they write their name, they confuse himself. Their name are Yoruba meaning. Or you know, say Shekri people, all of them come from Ile-Ife. Make I rewrite that for now again. The first name be na Eweka. The correct name na Eweka. The meaning of Eweka in their Shekri Yoruba language where they come from. It mean ways, his ways are not crook. That is not before one. A way is not crook. Then it's an Yoruba word. The second name, that is number 2, is called Omobanusa. That is Obanusa. The Oba, or if you go to Benin or at least Wikipedia, they say Obanusa. The real name is not Obanusa. It's a Yoruba word meaning Omobusa. Like Omoba. Yoruba word means Omoba. That is the prince. Heir to the prince, that is Omoba. This word says Omobusa. Look at what is written here, the definition in the Yoruba language, meaning the child beg the father. In Yoruba words, these are Oba names. So Yoruba, how come the Oba of Benin is giving birth to Urubu when all these names are all Yoruba names? One of the list, you know. The other name, the number 3 name is called Oba Ewedo. This book was written in 1926, and it's another version of the one of 16th century by the Portuguese, documented by the Portuguese. Look at the third name, say Oba Ewedon. The real name is called Oba Ewedon, which the Benin people call Oba Ewedo. Ask them what is the meaning of Oba Ewedo. You mind the meaning. So the meaning of Oba Ewedo, meaning by the hearts. Ewedo, Ewedon, Ewedon, meaning by the heart. It's a Yoruba Ife words. It's the ancient Ife language. Let me call this guy. Wait. You see now? Wait. When I listen, all the names have meaning. You go pick. Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, we just arguing with our friends here. One of our friends said the names of the Oba of Benin have their Yoruba names and they have meaning, but in our Benin they don't have meaning. Like the name of Ewedo, in Yoruba Ife language mean it mean by the heart. So why is it the names of Oba don't have meaning, Mr. Emaswen? In our language, it have meaning in Yoruba language. Why is it like that, sir?
Who am I talking to?
You are talking to Fred.
I'm talking to what?
Fred. We are just arguing with ourselves because we said we are arguing with the Yoruba people. They said, sir?
Ewe don't have meaning in Benin now.
Okay. What is the meaning of Ewedo in Benin, sir?
Prison.
But Ewedo was the one who created prison. He was the one who built prison. How can he also mean prison?
He created
the prison.
How do you think origin of names are?
Okay. Can I call you direct, sir? It's like the name is breaking, sir. Can you hear me? Hello, sir. Hello? Hello, sir. You see, Imaswe, you see. I asked him Oba Ewedo. Oba Ewedon, he mean by the heart in the Yoruba words. In his Old Ife language. I am asking the #1 historian of the Benin. Tell us what is the meaning of Ewedo. Do you know what he's telling me? And I say it's prison. And the history said that Oba Ewedo, he was the first person who started building a concentration camp where they were keeping all those Urobo, Isoko, and en route to the Caribbean. And they were using most of them for human sacrifice. And he said the meaning of Oba me prison. Is that not a disgrace? How can your name become a prison? And will you be answering a prison? Just I say my name is prisoner. You see, this is what we are saying. My people, I beg you people to get there. Why do you think we have to remain prisoner? See the name of the one of the Oba, say prison. Let us try another one again. The network just come out to. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Okay, if you said Oba Ewedo is a prison, what about Oba Ogwola?
Oba Ogwola.
What is the meaning of Oba Ogwola?
I think I've already addressed this matter. Some of the Oba names are not as spiritual names, were casually chosen.
From which language they choose this? Is why must it be Yoruba choosing from Yoruba language? That is what we are having a problem.
Why you are certain that these languages are Yoruba? What does Aken Buddha means in Yoruba?
Aken Buddha, let me check it. This book one, what I'm checking, this book was written in 1842. You understand? Let me
What's
check.
Your real name?
Aken Buddha, sir. I want to show you Aken Buddha. Aken Buddha.
What's your real name?
My name, sir. Sir? Sir?
Anywhere.
Fred.
Fred who?
Fred, sir?
You don't know what?
I don't understand.
Know your own name?
My name or my father's name, sir?
I said you don't know your own name. I asked Fred who?
Fred Uyigwe. Okay, sir. So I want to tell you the meaning of Enhwe Buddha. In the real name, what is documented by the Portuguese? This is Portuguese from the Portuguese archives. Sir? Sir? The Portuguese, what Portuguese wrote here, the Portuguese read say, he said the correct word is called Enhwe Buddha. That is the name. They documented all these things from our in those days. They said the real name is called.
There's no fake name.
So you say what is the meaning? I want to tell you the meaning, sir. The meaning is.
I'm asking you what is the meaning of Aken Buddha.
The meaning of Enhwe Buddha. I will still go to Aken Buddha. All of them have meaning, sir.
I'm not asking you the meaning of Enhwe Buddha. I didn't ask you Enhwe Buddha. I'm asking you what is the meaning of Aken Buddha.
Oh, let me go to Aken Buddha.
That's what I've asked you.
Aken Buddha. Aken Buddha is here. This is called Akenb. Akenbe. There is Aken Buddha. What is written here is, according to the definition, the king is in a dwell with us. The king is the king is dwell with us.
Okay. What is king in Yoruba?
King Yoruba, that is let me repeat it again. No, he said the king. Wait. No, this is not Aken Buddha. This is Aken Bendo. Aken Bedo. It's not Aken Buddha. Enhwe Buddha. Enhwe Buddha. I have not come to Aken Buddha. Sir, let me tell you the meaning of Aken Buddha. I'm sorry, I found the Aken Buddha. I saw it. I've already found it. Let me tell you the meaning. Aken Buddha means. Wait, hold on. 1 second. Aken Buddha. I saw it here just now. Wait 1 second. Wait. Aken Buddha, please. Okay, I've found it. Aken Buddha means someone soft has taken the sculpture. And these two definitions, the other one said someone soft have taken the sculpture, that is that cutlass which they used to carry in the palace, which is authority. Then the other one said we have that is, he said we have taken authority. That is mean Aken Buddha. Uda. What is showing here is that is drawn here is Uda. That is Ada. They have taken the authority. That is symbol.
No. Listen. What is authority in Yoruba? Because you said these names are Yoruba. What is authority in Yoruba?
Ada.
Do you know?
Ada in Yoruba mean Omuada. That is all those Omuada. Ada is authority. That is the cutlass.
That is not a Yoruba. That is not a Yoruba name. Ada.
It's called Omuada. Omuada in Yoruba word. Ask a Yoruba man what is called Omuada. Omuada mean those a person who is carrying Ada. Ada mean cutlass. That cutlass mean that symbol of the authority. That one.
What does Ada? I'm asking you, what does Ada mean in Yoruba?
Ada mean cutlass. That ancient cutlass, which is Ada in Yoruba word. Mo gbo Yoruba.
Ada and Ben.
I'm not talking about a Ben. The names, the definition of all those names.
Listen.
Okay.
I am okay fish. I've heard your voice. Calling yourself. What does Oriogen means in Yoruba?
No, I'm just telling you the name we found here. The name we found here is the names are Aken. See another name I found here, sir.
Listen, why you call
okay.
I know who you are. Adaneben was created by Ogiso. It has nothing to do with the Oba dynasty. So Ada could not have been Yoruba because the Yoruba Ife history happened about 900 years before, after Adaneben was already created by Ogiso.
Can you tell me the meaning of Akenzua? Akenzua, what is the meaning in our language? Akenzua, what is the meaning of Akenzua in our language?
You're not getting you are not getting it right.
Okay.
If you want to tackle an issue.
No, the names of all those Oba are listed here. All of them have meaning. Yes, sir.
In the speech that you have said at the beginning is that all the names of the Obas are Yoruba names. And I'm not giving you names. I will not be asking you, since you have conclusively said in Igodomigodo Yoruba.
No, I've not said that one, sir.
And then you will not ask people. No, that's what you said now.
So no, sir. I have not said so. The name of Ogiso that I have came, I have never find any meaning of anyone in Europe meaning Yoruba words. We have Ogiso Igodo. It's not Igodo, it's not Yoruba words. We have Ogiso Orire, Ogiso Eri. There is no one in Yoruba. Why is it like that, sir?
Okay. What does there's Ogiso Oriagba? What does Oriagba means in Benin?
No,
do you know?
What does Oriagba, sir? You know what I am telling you, sir? If you say what does Oriagba mean?
No. What does Oriagba mean in Benin? Do you know?
If you ask me what does Oriagba mean in our language, it is for me to travel to somewhere like Isoko, somewhere like those people who left during the time of Ogisos. I will go and ask them, they will give me this answer.
Okay, what does Oriagba means in our language? Do you know?
What does Oriagba mean? If you want to get I will go to Isoko side.
Yoruba people.
No, this Ogiso name does not reflect to Yoruba. So I have to go to the people, the family of Ogisos who left Isoko. I will go to somewhere like Isoko, to go and ask. These are ancient people. Somewhere like down Ozia, those areas to go and ask. These are people who left during the time of Ogisos. Yes.
Okay. Oh, all right. I've heard you, my brother, Mokes.
So tell us the meaning of Akenzua. You are very good in Benin history now.
When you go to Isoko,
yes.
Tell them to tell you what the Oriagba means. Tell them to tell you what the Oriagba means. No. You are the one who wants to know. I've given you friends. When you put all the names to show, there's one
the Ogiso's names, I will go and do research on this. But why how come they don't have meaning in Yoruba? I am asking you, sir. How come all those the name of Ogiso don't have meaning in Yoruba language? How come? I am asking you.
Neither do any of the others have meaning in Yoruba.
There is no any of Ogiso name that is being adulterated into a Yoruba. Oromiyo or Mononya. We don't have Ile-Ife, Ile-Ifa. All those things are not in Ogiso era. Why is it like that?
I asked you a very simple question.
Yes.
I randomly chose the names of various obas. For example, what does Uriogene mean in Yoruba?
Sir, you know what we are saying now, sir? If you read the exam, if you score 80% of 100, you'd already pass. Sir, how come all those names have meaning in Yoruba? What is the reason? And you don't know the meaning, and this thing have meaning in Yoruba. Why is it like that?
Look at the English. You see that's the problem. You have a problem with understanding the English you just said. Why? How come all these? That means all of these urbanists are in Yoruba. I just ask you Yoruba, some of your Yoruba friends now. Ask them what does Oriogene means in Yoruba. Since all these
you have given me an assignment, sir. I will do it. But how come all the juju we have in that Benin are bearing Yoruba names? Why? What happened? Why the one we have in Isoko don't bear Yoruba names? Why? Sir?
You know that a liar. First you call yourself Fred. I know you are monkey face. I just wanted you to talk on nonsense.
No, people want to know their history, sir. People are worried about their history. They want to know where they come from. The thing is becoming confusing. Sir?
Haven't you been telling people history?
No, so we want to hear from the horse's mouth. We want to hear from the horse's mouth.
Why do you want the
Sir?
Why do you want the artist of the Obas have Yoruba name? And I said Oriogene.
Okay, sir. You said I will go and ask the Yoruba people to tell me what is the meaning.
When you do, I have just given you an assignment. When you are able to collate all the names of the Obas and what they mean in Yoruba, then come back to me so we have the
discussion. Before I come back to you, before I come back to you, sir. Before I come back to you, sir, I have to say a word. Like if you ask me what is my name of my father, my father have the meaning of the name of my father have meaning. If you ask me what is my name, I will tell you the meaning of my name. If my grandfather name, like my grandfather name is called Uyi. Uyi is a respect in our language. My great grandfather name is called Erareba.
What does
I'm talking
Igwe
about
means?
my ancestor. Now my ancestor no Igwe. My grandfather is Uyi. Uyi mean respect. He have respect. That is, he have meaning. Sir? Sir? Nigerian network is very bad. I don't know. Nigerian network is very bad. Sir? Please, if you are just watching, I want to give you my phone number to call me if you want to contribute. We are not fighting. We want to know where we come from. People want to know where they come from. The people are worried. And people want to know, oh, if we are Yoruba people, or we are from Odua, or we are from Gisos, or we are from we from Yoruba, or where do we come from? So people want to know where they come from. People are telling me every day, we want to know where they come from. Like this, our brother, he's going to do a research, and he find out that it's not from the Ilefe or Ilefan or Mononya. It's not from Mononya. I said, so what we are trying to learn is that we are not fighting. People want to know where they come from. So when they want to break kola or kola nuts, they want to know. So if you see the names of those obas, all of them have meaning. So I want our great historian, the number one man who traveled to Ghana, traveled worldwide, the professor of Benin history, Kataka, the number one prof. We are not fighting. You see, that is a problem we are facing today. And those people they don't want us to know where we come from. They just, oh, I go about it. I go on that. No, don't do that. He said the genius ask question. Even during the time of pharaohs, people also ask pharaoh question. People also talk. Nobody talk. No, we must ask question. So we are telling Mr. Emerson, I say, please, we want to know the meaning of against what? So if you want to call my number to check more about history, my telephone number is +49 17. If you want to call in, my telephone WhatsApp number is +49 17 4966 1566. Please, I want to record my number again so that you don't think you forget it. We just try to enlighten our people about our history. Since I came out, started teaching our people about history, people have run away and lay. Yeah, history class, they ran. This Imaswe can never answer that question. Instead of you to answer the question, he will use another, he will bring question, can't give me, may I go answer. The only way is we can learn is when we ask question. You that is from Benin Kingdom, you don't even know the meaning of Benin. You don't even know the meaning of Edo. You don't even know the meaning of all the Oba that have come. Me that is not from Benin Kingdom, that is not telling you the meaning. Yeah, you are not even asking me what is the meaning of Aken Buddha. And I'm telling you the meaning of Aken Buddha. Tomorrow you will go, you will I'm very happy you are learning. I'm so proud. I want to learn from you also. Please, I want to also. If you want to call my number is +49 17 4966 1566. That is my WhatsApp number. If you want to call and contribute, you can call in. Okay. What's up? What's up? Oh my God. So we are still waiting. I have called the number. So anybody want to call, contribute, can contribute. If you are enjoying our history class, you can call to contribute. Not when I left video, you start calling. So that is it. So we call him as when, please tell us. We want to know where we come from. I don't even have money to even buy car to call him and direct error. So it's not easy. So we are some people we need to be calling. They need to come and tell us who are we. This is the number one historian in Edo State. He doesn't even know the meaning. He's even asking me the meaning of the Oba. They ask me the meaning of the Oba. Maybe do I tell a meaning of Obama? Eh? See, the number is not good. I know Nigeria network is so bad. So let me look. Please, somebody can also support me with. I don't know, my brother. Am I easy? Let me see. I want to learn. I want to learn from Mr. Emaswe. Because the people want to learn from you. Say, we want to know the meaning of Benin. You want... where not Benin? I don't know, call yourself Benin. I want to know where you put the meaning of your name. Even they don't even know the meaning of your name. I don't know. Now only for Benin, they not they know the meaning of their name. But the rest name where they bear the answer name now. Huh? So I cannot call direct because I don't have the money in my phone. But actually, what we are telling you now is that those meanings, let me read the name, the meaning of all those names for you in our their Yoruba language. All those names are from Yoruba language. So let me tell you the meaning of all those their name. This, what is the name of this one? Akenzua. The meaning of Akenzua in the Yoruba word means the real name is not Akenzua, it's Akenjua. So Yoruba words, not our language. So all those deceiving is becoming so rampant. We have to know that this man is not from Ogiso kingdom. The Irobos, Isoko, these are the original Ogiso, the indigenous, the kings. That's why they were being hunted for. Not say I look like Isoko man, not say my face. I will not go there. This is the people will get the big hearts. That's all like the Igodomigodo, you know. I understand. So now now see, you see the meaning of Akenzwa is in Yoruba word mean Akenjuwa, meaning bravery is greater than wealth. Akenjuwa, we don't know how to call it. We call it Akenzwa. Bravery is Zebudu or Mas Efe. But that is Akenzwa. Then the other one is called Erosoye. It's not our language, it's a Yoruba language. Oba Erosoye, the real meaning is called Oba Erosoye. Erosoye is a Yoruba word meaning profits has paid me, or profit have paid this. Oba Erosoye. This Yoruba word, you understand? So these are the name of all those Oba that have ruled. The other Oba name is called Oba Oken Buddha. Oken Buddha. A real pronunciation is not Oken Buddha, it's Aken Buddha. Meaning of Aken Buddha means the king has taken swords. That is, what is it? That you see that cutlass they used to remove people's heads. Aken Buddha. Uda. Can I show you? If you want me to show you, please write yes. You see that thing they used to remove people's head. If you watch the map of Benin, Aken Buddha mean the king have taken the sword to remove your heads. So you slave forever of Yoruba. Can you be a slave forever? How long? See too. This is called Ada. is called, you see the name Akenguda. This Aken is a Yoruba word, Aken. This means Ada. You see people carrying it, it's called Omuada in Yoruba word. Let me show you their pictures. Please. We are in a history class. It's very beautiful history. Let me show you their pictures. This is their pictures. You see, these are the small children. This Albert employer slaves in his palace of Yomba. In those days, these children were being castrated. They castrate goats. Now these are the children who are carrying all these things to the Oba, by the Oba. You see, they say don't expose their history. It's kingdom. You should maintain the kingdom. These Ada, Omuada, Ada. See, this is Ada. This is a Yoruba mean cutlass. This is cutlass. If you see, to remove people's heads, I think you see the flag of Benin. You see that guy is carrying with the Oba, Omuada, that is deputy Oba. In those days, now he said he knows to cut somebody's head. You cut the head, come out. It's very sharp. You see it very well. Omuada. See, Akenguda. This is Ada. He said the king have taken the swords to do what? To kill you. Because you are a slave of Vien. Ovien. You know what's Ovien. So that is Akenguda. So I have telling Mr. Emaswe, my friend, that is, you must tell us where we come from. We want to know. So what I want to tell you is that Emaswe should come out and explain to the general public. Because people are complaining, they want to know where they come from. So they are complaining. They want to know where they come from. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Sir, I said the people want they want to know where they come from. Because some of my Yoruba brothers, they are calling me. They say they want to know where they come from. And the names of their kings, no one look like Yoruba names. I have looked the names that have ruled.
Multi-phase, you've already established your point. You don't need to start. First, why would you lie because you want to get things from the Zodua? What you want to get, you won't get it.
No, sir.
Because you will only get
no, the people are complaining, sir. Not me, sir. The people are complaining. They said they are confused.
Why do you lie? But in the first place, why do you lie about your name? Why
No, if Peter can deny Jesus Christ, Peter denied Jesus Christ 3 times. So if I am not even holy like Peter, so that's why
yourself.
Is Peter started it in the Bible now? Peter denied, sir. Sir? Peter now denied Jesus Christ. Or he deny now we have me holy Savior now. Every now they deny me now. Are you Peter? Well, no, I'm not Peter. Do you go some go no? So if you never deny.
All right,
No. A Peter Mabe Uho na. A Peter Uho. A Peter or Mabe Uho.
Let's I've already given you my stand on the matter.
But the people are complaining, sir. They are complaining.
The question,
yes.
What's it monkey face it do now? Anytime you want to get things from Zodua,
yes, sir.
You're doing a live. I know you are on live video. Right? You want to. That's what you do all the time. You're trying to get unnecessary answers. For some of your deceived followers, you can't get all of those unnecessary. I've already told you. Your very first word that you mentioned, all right, I've already discredited your claims. You had said at the beginning that the names of the Obas, all the names of the Obas have Yoruba meaning. And I told you, what does a Hembuda? Sorry, I didn't tell you. I said Hembuda. I said, what does Akenbuda mean?
Akenbuda mean the Akenbuda mean he has taken the sword. The sword is called Ada. That is the meaning, sir. Ada, Omuada. Okay, what do you call Omuada? What is that man carrying? Is it not Ada is carrying? What do you call it? Omuada.
That's a typical Benin word.
Omuada. Omuada.
If I carry a remote control, I have a remote control.
So, in Yoruba language, I speak Yoruba language. Omuada. Omo is a person in Yoruba.
I've asked you what does Ada mean in Yoruba. You have not answered.
Ada is a cutlass. That is that sword. That is cutlass. It's called Omuada. Person who carry that sword is called Omuada.
I have told you. I have told you. You know how you shot yourself in the leg?
No, sir.
You're trying to discredit the Obaship.
No. I'm very different. I'm not like that, sir.
You are the one who called me now.
Yes, sir.
Abi?
Yes, I'm calling you for two reasons, sir, because the people are complaining. They want to know the meaning of all those names.
You called me?
Yes.
So why did you not call me? You called me to be talking.
No, I call it the meaning, sir. The meaning of all those names. Yes.
And you will listen.
Okay, sir.
Then listen. Do you know how you showed yourself out?
No,
First,
sir.
The word Ada
yes.
was not created in Yoruba. It was created by Ogiso. That is almost 900 years before.
I am not doubting that one, sir. I'm just saying I'm not doubting it.
So that means Ada is a pure, in other words, in your balance of speech, you want to use it Igodomigodo. It's a pure Igodomigodo word. It is not Yoruba.
Sir, I want to ask a question, sir. In Yoruba lands, they have Ile-Ife, an ancient city. Before Oduduwa came to Ife, before the time of Obatala, the name have remained Ile-Ife. It have not been changed for many years, centuries. Before Oduduwa came, they were having Obatala, Obalofon, many of these centuries. But one question, sir. You said, I watched one of your program, you said you are 2000 years dynasty. But I saw it when during the coronation, he said, after Ogiso era came to an end, Oromia established Obaship. Sir, this is what
I didn't say. Sir, there's no way I could have said.
He said, not you, sir. He said, Oromia established.
No. Who said
in the coronation? Is in his coronation, the word say after Ogiso era came to an end, Oromia established Obaship in Benin.
Who said that?
In the coronation of the Oba, it was the coronation. In 2016, I mean 2015. He said after Ogiso era came to an end, that Oromia establish.
He never said to provide the evidence.
Okay.
Let me tell you what the
let me provide the evidence for you. Do you want to hear it?
Let me tell you what the Oba of Benin said. Listen very clearly. You'll be deceiving your followers.
Listen.
Aspirations and history of the Benin people.
The historians all agree that Oduduwa sent his son Oromia at the request of elders of Benin to return with them as ruler of their realm.
Oba of Benin.
Yes.
A direct descendant of Oromia, the son of Oduduwa.
No, I am not disputing that side you are saying. I said listen to what he said, and I want to play it for you. He said after Ogiso era came to an end. Listen to it. I'm not the one who will lie. Listen.
Aspirations and history of the Benin people.
The historians all agree that Oduduwa sent his son Oromia at the request of elders of Benin to return with them as ruler of their realm. Oromia's stay in Benin may have been short, but before he left, a child was born to him who was later crowned Oba, and as is known today, as Enhwe I. Oromia's time in Benin, however short-lived, he was an Oba, and so he was the first Oba after the Ogiso dynasty came to an end.
You see what he said? He said Oromia established Obaship in Benin after Ogiso era came to an end. It ended now. The Ogiso era ended. But you are saying it's 2,000 years. I don't understand.
If you said it ended, Oromia is the son of. Listen.
How can it end?
Is the son of who? According to the Oba of Benin, he said Oromia is the son of Oduduwa.
No. He said after it ended, though. He said it ended. Abu Madam, your Baba.
You are too dumb.
Sir?
I don't know the people listening to you. I don't know the kind of people listening to you. The Oba of Benin said, this is what the Oba of Benin said.
Okay.
Oromia. Alright?
Okay.
Is the son of Oduduwa.
Sir, you don't have to call it Omoro. Call it Omoronya. That is what we are saying. Now you be calling it your Benin name.
It didn't. What is called Omoronya?
We should call it your native name. Now don't be calling him Oromia. Why do you be calling me Yoruba name? You should know his name is Benin name. You say Omoronya said, please correct the real name, please, Abeg, sir. Thank you, sir.
What did you say your name?
You say Omoronya, call it Omoronya. Don't call him Omoromia.
You said your name was Fred just now,
I have 3 names now. My name is Fred. Uyi.
Okay.
Yes.
Fred.
Sir?
Fred, is it a Benin name?
No,
Fred, is it a Benin name?
No, it's an English name, sir.
Okay, but are you an Englishman?
No, I'm not an Englishman because English colonized us, sir.
Names does not determine ancestry. That's how dumb you are. Even if you bear the Yoruba name, does not make you Yoruba man. Just like you bear French, it doesn't make you an Englishman.
Cannot stop that one. Okay, you have to respect our tradition. I don't say that. How can it be a Yoruba name? Now we Yoruba people know we must maintain our Benin kingdom. Sir?
There are a lot of Benin people that bear Shegun now.
And that is what we are. That's what I'm. Now you are dancing to my 2 now. This. Is it they are Benin people bear Shegun? I say, well, you must. Is it the Benin historian? That's what we are saying. Is it the Benin people bear Shegun, Taiwo, Taye? Ojo. I say they are not Yoruba people. How can it be bearing a Yoruba name if you don't have any link what Yoruba people? And they say they were pursuing us. People were running. And then do you know the case I have in court now? They say I am trying to destroy the kingdom. That's the problem I'm facing now in the courts. I was with my woman on Monday. Tomorrow is Friday now. So, brothers, I have beg you in the name of Almighty God. I have been prosecuted for my truth. So even you insult me, but I want to know the truth. You ask, you say you're a Yoruba man, how come you everything that for surrounding you are all Yoruba people? Buhari will say he's not a Fulani man. He plays Fulani man in all these appointments. He's not a Fulani man. Tomorrow they will come out that Buhari is a Benin man. If Buhari is not killing people, if the Fulani are not killing, now they will say there is their brother. You understand? So, hello.
Aspirations and history of the Benin people.
What about?
When I was even listening to what that foolish man was just talking about. But I mean, there's one thing I just want to let you know is that when Robinson brought those good that he's trying to destroy the kingdom.
Yes.
But he should remember that it was Ogiso that helped him. And he should remember that Ogiso was the kingdom of the whole even West Africa.
Okay.
Yes. Ogiso was a king in West Africa.
Okay.
A man that had, even when the certificates were being given to Enhwe, the family of Enhwe, to become a Nogi or a Nogi, every discussion was done in the palace of Ogiso. It was Ogiso that presented him. He served Ogiso put him. Now, why is it now that you now come and overtake someone who helped you? Like you are not the citizen of the land. Okay. Your father is not for that land. Your mother is not. If your father is not for that land, your mother is your woman for that land. Just as they did with they did to the king of Ilefe. You don't hold people. You are not coming to clear to the people that you are the
owner of the land.
Igodomigodo, what is the meaning of Oba? So before they continue to be playing those Jaspik, all those Japori or whatever they are doing, I want just to let them know that that era has gone. Even though this thing go to the national court or wherever you want to take it to, there's a lot of questions you need to answer. Okay. And how to prove they are all there. Even as I'm still talking to the public now, I hope that he must be hearing that useless game is living. That from now till tomorrow till generation to come, it is under Ogiso. He is under Ogiso, and is under Ogiso, and the whole under is under the aborigine of those people in the land. So there is no way we clean it. Let it continue to be doing running his connection, whatever I want to do. He will be doing it, and we are just watching it. He should not know. He should not think that nobody knows what he's doing. We all know what he's doing, and nobody relates. Maybe he might be thinking that you that is talking to are just alone. There are people on the ground. So both him, the Maswell, and those criminal chief or in the same generation, they should know and understand that they are never the owner of the land, and they are under Ogiso. And Ogiso is the owner of the land.
This surprised me for a side. Excuse me, sir. If they ask me the meaning of Aken Buddha, their own name of my enemy.
They are all crazy. Okay, if the officer know that he is so clear to what he's doing, let it come out physically. Let it just come out transparently. Okay, if he's not the owner of this land, let it come out as well. If he's the owner of that Igodomigodo land, let it come out as well. Let it call the public, address the public. How do you hold this land? Okay. Let it come out. The DNA is there, everything is there, the history, the astrologists, they are all there. It's not because they are just in Africa, continue to be deceiving people. Who are you deceiving? When the judgment has already come. Who is it deceiving? This is not that they listen, that they fear those who do it. All those who wake up, create everything. Now people want to be afraid again. I beg him. He don't think where those can pass. We not they listen to that one again.
What did they surprise me for inside? Be say, what did they surprise me for inside? Be say, since I come out, call the teach the history, all of them don't shit for body. They don't fit talk again. You know understand so? You be me my history. Hello? Onita. Yeah, my ilana do history ya fe le lawa. How they take born America will not come here am again. How they take give birth to Sudan? Amayo? Eh? You understand what I'm saying now?
You that is a traitor to Igodomigodo people. You are a terrorist and it's a militant. You that is a traitor. You know, what he's doing, thought that the white people, they are just watching him. They don't know that he's a traitor. They are all those white people, okay. I don't want to say something. They are all diplomats that came. He himself knows that the people that came, they are criminal. And the issue of that land remain in the hand of the white people. What do you want change? I beg you.
No, what we are saying now, what we are asking them, and I say, no, people, I tell you, what people want to know where they come from. They want to know if they are from Yoruba land or they are. If we give them, now we born Yoruba or a Yoruba born also, we want to know. Are we fighting the Yoruba people? No. We want to know, the Yoruba people want to know if it is the Yoruba people who gave birth to Yoruba. And the Kwara people want to know. And then they say they want to know where they come from. Eh? Isa. Isa. Yes. Yes.
Now, this inherited family, let's change the language. The Asian language are the real language of Igbo. Anybody that come to Igodomigodo land, it was that Asian language, which is, if you are now okay, so it was that Asian language everybody will speak in that palace, which everybody know. That is the Asian are the children of Ogiso. Okay. They should know.
They say they want break cola. They go introduce cola and a cola being on wagon. Cola it be very
What do you want to? If I may talk now, make it a year. Make it a year.
No, na cola. They be senior for cola.
Can you deceive God? Can you deceive God?
No.
So from now till tomorrow, no matter what it is, no matter, it's from generation to generation. But it's not to us back. He help you, he help the children, he help the people.
My brother, you know see that history where our brother teach us now say, waiting the title where they answer, but they don't want to relate to Yoruba title for insights. He has said, Oshodi, all those Yoruba names, title, na they pack from Ile-Ife. Do you know that those titles where they were palace, if you go Ile-Ife, you go Oyo for Ibadan, or if you go this Olafin for you, now the same names. Well, we know how they call and where. Yeah, say they don't use Ugboni and those secret codes. They say confuse our life. Yeah, we are confusing man. You use society to deceive us. And I be Oba be never senior. Say that he's senior for where? It's not senior. No Urubo man should any Urubo man who bad for the Urubo man is a bastard. Don't try it. Let them carry me to court. If they succeed, let them succeed. If people don't help me, it's better you people not. It's better for see. Let me tell you, my people, support me from this court case. Let me defeat this bastard. If this man succeed, I'm not. Yet woman support you.
You destroy the kingdom of Igodomigodo.
Yes.
You are just saying that they say, who are you? Let me tell you, I want to
make I play Amo. My brother, no verse, make I play this thing. Make you see Amo. Make you see waiting the kingdom talk about Benin using math.
Aspirations and history of the Benin people.
The historians all agree that Oduduwa sent his son Oromia at the request of elders of Benin to return with them as ruler of their realm. Oromia's stay in Benin may have been short, but before he left, a child was born to him, who was later crowned Oba, and as is known today, as Enhwe the First. Oromia's time in Benin, however short-lived, he was an Oba, and so he was the first Oba after the Igodomigodo dynasty came to an end. He established
a very. You see, or when he was the not wait to talk. He said after Igodomigodo era came to an end, he was the first Oba. How can you say something that have ended, if not ending it, now you can't continue again? We say it already ends. Obey end. Obey give you are. Eh? Now land they say now the latest business for Benin they appoint Okao for land. They say now land that they sell. You know, see responsible Benin people. They will the line do you came I'm a secretary. Now land Tony Ogbu and Wagbon. See what in the Yoruba the only of Ife talk. See what in talk for about president.
A very common ancestral issue. In this note, I want to present a gift from House of Oduduwa to you for us to remember our ancestor, our common ancestor, Oromio, who was a prince in Ife, went to Benin Kingdom to be the first king in Benin, came back to Ife to be the sixth Oni of Ife, and they started having offspring, and to the glory of God, we have the offspring of our ancestors. We have never recorded in history.
They listen. Yeah. He said that their son, where he could be prince, where go there go become first Oba. See, they have never recorded any history. They are the useless human, useless us. Eh?
You cause calamity to yourself. You marry two sisters. Okay. You marry your sisters. What kind of human being is this? You sleep with women like a dog. You call yourself a traditional ruler. Is that a position of a traditional ruler? Eh? You are just like an animal. Just like an animal.
Then the healer about that way. Thank God, say for Europe here. Educated people among ourselves, they talk about talk. They say now those idiots among us talk about talk for what?
Oba is selling your generation, selling your life, creating war, creating discrimination, creating another problem. You people are saying about talk about rubbish people. If you don't go to school, can you get your sense?
Let me tell you something. Now you see what the only said just now. I see the problem they have, you know, they write for the book, this thing, the 160 something pages for court case. They say, make the court beg, make another teach history again. Say the history won't destroy their kingdom. My brother, if I lie, you swear. I see, he said, make the court stop me, may I not teach the history again. He said, this history will destroy their kingdom. He said, then I revert king in be. Who know how traditional ruler and king? See now revere king it be. Where are you? Are you one mama? Who know you anything? He say now myself, brother, I am ready. I'm ready to die for my truth. Then we call now what? Hello? What? Hello? What, Baba? What? Oh, you give my talk, my brother. My brother, you talk. We supposed to know where we come from. Nobody could they tell us, maybe they break collar. Or more, I'm winning there. We no break it up. We don't want to. He say na big day na they kill dog. We don't want break collar again. We are tired of breaking collar. How can we be senior in breaking of collar? We come to NFPC. We are not senior.
Oh well, when I'm in okay, I do I do Musa, then what we do him. Hallelujah.
Bro, or that one not that by one what that by what pin away just now say my brother wait to not pin away just now. He they ask me the what be the meaning of Aken Buddha. I can't define that for him. But wait me they ask now say since they born us, we don't know those urban names they get meaning when they have a meaning. People want to one by radio. I nota, I go back till I go back I go back. So don't rubbish they tell us. Nobody they ask questions if Oba be using be God. Now we use the answer the name. How you when na Oba Osalobua, Oba nya idiot normal man anyway Oba nya go no wa gbon. Also na my only na lose election. E dey gbe wa lose here. I even have nini. Nobody to answer those rubbish names again. You should change your name. Oba Manyagbon, Oba is a bastard. I said it. Take me to international court. Oba is an idiot. Doesn't own my Onyagbon. No man. Say poo.
Tell money time. He do time away.
We must win, oh my brother.
Losing
foreigners, but are you not surprised these people are foreigners? You know the system before that. No, just be frank and say. But through my program, you already know say these people they are foreigners.
Yes. A boy need go but we in a job wash. What a lot of bomb here. You know, you know, we are coming to me at a lot. Tell me you guys, go by okay. Or maybe we go now. No, who you
what will they talk now? We know they fight. We are not fighting people, but we want them to tell us where they come from. We want to know where they come from. They should stop lying, say, now we be audition for cola. No, we are not audition in anywhere in the cola. We want to know our family. The Isoko people want to know them. Who are the Isoko people? Where they come from? Who are we? Who are the family of the Oba? Where do you come from? There's the problem they are having now is that every day I'm in a history. Yeah, all the many the boy la we the boy la dia. Era amigo na wait, na Tony Kabaka na Oba Palace na tell era amigo say make it come no problem. Okay, era amigo don't come the money where era amigo carry come. Tony Kabaka don't eat the money finish. So make him leave Obaseki name out of this. Since you don't start to see Obaseki, don't you say Obaseki don't assassinate anybody, any politician for those states. You don't hear say Obaseki na he kill this politician. You don't ever hear say na he assassinate one politician. So the point we are taking is that now, as I talk to you now, Oba Benin is still in Abuja. He want to meet with Buhari for Buhari to settle him to Obaseki. Obaseki is not having problem with you. Now you talk and say na betrayal family na Obaseki be. You say na Dangote na consign shorty. Just imagine how can an idiot, a bastard, say a Dangote na consign shorty? See, my brother, I have signed my life for truth. And this court case, me like they doing me. Of when they give away no, he was no my brother, because he go okay be defeating, can't defeat him for the first time. Okay, defeat him for the second time. I have to defeat them again.
And even no way Ogiso Igodomigodo, but but just a logo to ani hotel ni.
Sanogo do my brother. I do my brother. Osanogo Oduduwa, only Oduduwa, Iamwere, man, Osanogo Dua, Agbama, Odaye, Manya, Ogi, Maga. ogi eti ogi ni maga owo ogi amie be we Igodomigodo ami oba abi ni Yoruba ya munima iya miss lead ma mama mi obi sokoli history bana o wono making ogiya owo bi ogi so ya hin we mi ya say ba ni ya mo nonsense ni ba ya that is our culture owo bi ogi so owo to baga fuli ya no gbe ni ya wa Oba was pursuing Yematamo history was that way to Wale. I mean, they didn't tell you. No, let us be truth. Let us use broken English. Your grandfather don't tell you now, whether your elders not tell you now for history say una run for Benin for many years.
I was told that we ran away. Even me up to now, I did run out of the year in Germany.
Because of the curse in our land, this Oba descendant, this is a curse. I come out once in 400 years. Do you know how many people who come out like me that they were waste, their generation were about right now? I have a court case. My brother, people should help me. They should not leave me alone. Let me leave me like this. I am begging people because these people are being hit. My brother, see one thing.
You are going to be you are already on top, and on top you remain.
My brother, see one thing I want to tell you. If I am not hitting them in their right angle, why are they pursuing me? Police case, court? How? If I defeat them for this one, the remaining one is rubbish. Funny me for them. But no, 2,100 or something. You pay one for nego. I don't buy 100 pounds, man. I don't buy me 10,000 naira next week. No, if it converted to where we go, making a pay. My brother, I went to mommy really. I went to mommy really. You need to know who got video. And you want to go I can't fake account because we want to we 21st century okoro wa gumegwa ina ke we both control okoro adiowa ana do this great okoro ana ya one me ana dey do we prison a scheme here what did they do scheme here what's operation me I'm asking my people say somebody who kill our ancestors no gbili mawa no cover history ma ina ye la there are two history ma wa be you na me when me that woman support me what is my crime? They beg me. Iyure was the first person. If I lie, let this night kill me. Iyure offer me millions of nairas. Imamu. Iyure me mamu go me moi. Iyure go me mamu. Or when me go me oboba. You know to give on gabe obasuyi of Benin Kingdom. Many of them. A conference call. When me up bella na me na na gwa. Me ga play the useless or you ma play the other one. When me mega how many ari go me. Do you see me telling them to give me money? My at people, what must I do for people to believe that I am a man of freedom?
Stop misquoting our history.
He said, oh, you cover man. Oh, Oba on your talk, and I say, oh, he said, the Oba been there travel the Holy Ghost. He will all vanish. My brother, stop this nonsense. Okay. He said, do you see this thing? My brother, see this in broken English. They say Oba Benin, they vanish, go Lagos. When Oibo can carry Ovura, why Ovura may not vanish?
Ovura may not vanish. The way they were deceiving people to tell people that they are supernatural, they are everything, but at the end, they are nothing.
My brother, he may be my brother. Wait, do you know the first negotiation when they first negotiate with me?
You are a man that need to be reckoned with.
You know what they first do for me? They say before we start the discussion, me I first go delete my YouTube page.
How can it be possible? It can't be possible because you are saying the truth and people are hearing you who have never learned to borrow the will learn.
Do you know my greatest happiness that the Isoko people and the Yoruba people, they are watching and they are taking notes. The day where any of the traditional ruler will come and come talk, say, and Alba Bona, they will all burn that palace.
Yes.
Now me go tell them they burn that bastard palace, that bastard over here. We will talk about Alba Bona. I go from here order me they burn the palace in what that nonsense where they can't use Yoruba. You see, this not be so history they read just now. Where they use it for sacrifice.
How many Yoruba we don't key? How many Yoruba Isoko we don't key for even then when I did Benin, I never go for Benin. You know if you go Benin from 8 o'clock, you know if you go down near palace there, say you want waka pass. No problem. You go fear by yourself. You go fear say see problem. You go fear.
One of our uncle the answer boy. They usually do human sacrifice for several palace. What thing happened? Waiting happen now that me I just call us that me I just talk that boy and the woman who is senior my papa 2 times. Yes. I married that boy now our in-law. So they work for NEPA. You understand? So and they live for Plymouth Road. When they answer that name, boy, they say, "Did you know the key?" They just carry him. They go work early in the morning. They carry him. They do human sacrifice for palace. No more trial. They don't go find. My brother, they don't see him again. They say if you know they see people where they bomb who be bomb. I mean they never tell you. Now this side palace, what did they surprise me? Some the mugu way they inside, they have a winning money, we have a mama. They will see come on my face. My brother, since all bastard they cost me.
Then they will know it.
Brother,
for them.
Make I give you this example.
Me,
I tell you, since all bastard they cost me. I can't born. I don't born one. I don't born before. I can't born another picking. My picking they fine. Opposite they cost me. That woman where with that Agbo woman, Ika woman, we can't build big house for the woman. That's why I say we never put toilet with anything. But now because of this case, that make me never even go that side. Me I feel solve my case first.
Okay.
Now about the cost, my brother. My face look like person they sick.
For where?
I mean, don't hear say they rush me go mortuary or hospital. Coronavirus won't kill me.
Our ancestors forbid that he's standing with you too, but that is our ancestors is waiting for the time to come. They will see it. Now they are shaking, their legs on the ground.
The man, you know, see the man now, he don't see anybody make friend with again. The Ashanti king come Benin, come Esama. Wait, make I tell you something now.
They get the enemy and say they be the same.
My brother, wait, just hold on first. The Ashanti of Kotoko come meet Esama. He go his birthday, he no go up palace. He give me when they say Kimi, every ano. Now you say now me have Fulani. Now you come become a friend now. If you say Fulani go cut your head, because they don't want you. Instead of us to make you a sober, we better make Fulani better rule us. If we say we be fool. Wait till your forefather do us. My brother, you must pay people to. If the Oba be not come make public apology on behalf of the family, come tender public apology to Orobo, to Isan, to Isoko, to Igbo. For waiting una use our people to sell for slave, use our sacrifice. I will never forget this fight. I will fight in death. If I die, another person will continue. Oba of Benin must come out and tender the apology. That is what we want from him. After the apology, then he should resign as Oba. We should abolish Obaship. We don't want Oba again. Without that option, we are coming. I have told these people before, they think I am joking. I am coming through Gelegele River. I have told you before. I will come. I am coming. I'm a Biafra man. will come with squad. That palace is too small for us. With my D. You will see the crowd who will welcome me now. Now waiting God already talk. Now make me say, yes, I come out today, come back. Our people say, Please don't leave me alone. Even though I want
we are going to come down that,
may they
that
support.
day, we are going to come down.
We don't want kingdom of useless kingdom. You are not for our answer. Where will be man? You are for me, Leife. We don't want you.
The proof is there. All your brothers are proof is that you are this. We have to give you a spiritual gift from the Leife, from the Oromio family, from this and that, that who was sent to. How can you send somebody to our own kingdom, our own land, to become the first Oba?
Yes.
After the end of the era, how can it be end? What happens? What make it end? So sometimes people doesn't. I don't know if they think the way I think. How can you say after the end of the Ogizo era? How? When our palace is there, our kingdom is there.
Okay.
How will it be end?
Okay. He must come and tell us who ended it.
Yes.
The Oba, you must come and tell the Igodomigodo who ended it. With the woman at Ekia when he have fear for. Yeah, you both can you are what when you have fear. In the they watch me now. Yeah, with all the way what movie face. The man were there, you know, Uma there. A neru weu can weu when you jayo.
Because the sin of the father must go with the sons and every other ones.
Meta anyway, Enhwe, when I am which I say, Lord, I am one of the Samuel. I they caught somebody, but let me the chopper. Oba, look me. Oba, one make one promise this evening. Or I'll make one promise. By the grace of God, may I not betray, may I not sell out. God will never let me sell out. That is my prayer. May I not collect money. May I not sell out.
Amen.
I want promise. I want beg God. I want beg everybody this today. Say today, now the prayer now prophecy. Say now me. Then the way they catch Saddam Hussein, now me go catch Oba by myself. Oba Muomwe. Those people they support the when he said Oba, yeah, they build bunker for them. When I was Saddam Hussein like that, it will not buy ya. You know what they do Ovura may I will send you the history book. Ovura may have 217 wives. He can't carry 89 of the wife. Come, he go hide for that what did they call that place? So for that village, you get one village for Oyo on that side, he go hide. For Ronigbe, now go hide. So they're gonna find out. He can't say man. Why Edward Oyo Biso. And also we can't come out bush carnival container. When they come out, see what the British journalist writes. That time they say when the Oba being come out with 89 wives. My God, my brother.
Imagine
that banner bastard. See, when you come out with 89 wives out of 217, the British share the wife among themselves and share the remaining one. All those Hausa people will come now. No, the people will come fight to now. Hausa people they part come from Ghana.
They kill a lot of Hausa that time. I read there for Wacoplodia.
They just be lies. Now people they just be kill people. Olubosele don't see what they Olubosele be like person we carry HIV. You don't see how they carry.
That one was a dead killer, like just like Kabaka who do for this regime.
Yes. You see they catch Olubosele, they catch her like goats, like ants.
They chain his head and his mouth, go join ground, doing everything.
I don't see the picture that they chain the leg. They can't tie and small and
I go Wikipedia. I see him where they chain everything. In the history, who he was, everything was doing.
You must sacrifice perfect. You know what white men do? You know what white men do, eh? God will bless, but the British fuck up with it. After they don't destroy, they cause they say Nairona cause with this useless or back come back again. See, they burn all those palaces where they for the doing human sacrifice. They still go whatever. They go Arosa. Arosa don't be church where they lie in a church. Then I see again, I big church. He make agreement Portuguese. Nothing like that. The first church in Benin, in Igodomigodo land, is Anglican church. That one with St. Matthew. They call it CMS. CMS.
Yes.
And this Obaseki is the first man to repent and convert to Christianity. They know they right. They know they teach all those things.
That's why I say a betrayal. That's why he calls it a betrayal.
He throw away the old juju. They still say make he go Oba Palace, make go do Igwe festival. If I lie against Obaseki today, may God destroy my generation. Obaseki say no go do Igwe festival. Go check the history. You see that they go palace again. They call na Obaseki not be Oba. Obaseki na the form of deputy governor. Then be vice administrator who they rule over the land that time.
Yes.
Now the rule. You know, not like Oba. Now he lie. Now he kill their head. They say na Obaseki na Oba. How wait it Oba? They don't destroy palace. I'm in your bar.
When they bought the palace, the white men they were sitting on top of everything there. All those human score they made there.
Look at what they are doing. Look at what they are doing today now. Look at what they are doing after Obaseki. You know Obaseki died now. Let me tell you the short story for Obaseki. You know, say after Obaseki reject all the me I give you short story for Obaseki. Ask Obaseki name.
Look at this girl. This girl, she's still writing here. It's okay. Arabioma. I don't know what you Arabioma. Look at what she's writing there. Idiot.
No insult. I just leave her. Let her come. Let her come to classroom. Come. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Arabioma. It's okay. Arabioma.
Okay.
Do you mean the Oba is tarnishing our history? You are right, madam. Look at they are controlling her now. Somebody is telling her something that is good.
Okay, no, it's okay enough to understand, not insult her, because you know why? These are people. Jesus Christ, he said, he want the people to be free. You know, it's okay, maybe brainwash. Somebody like me. If somebody like me, they tell me that Oba Abini was a Yoruba man, I will fight that person.
Yeah,
I will fight that person.
When I was watching this in Nigeria Watch, I know they are from a Benin family. When I was watching Nigeria Watch today, Isoko was insulting me, telling me, have you smoked Igbo or whatever? I tell Isoko, it's okay. Please, I want to talk to you in private so that you understand where you are coming from, where you are going to. Because if you don't know where you are coming from, you don't know where you are going to. I told her today, now I am seeing her again. She's
do you know that Nigeria Watch is a Yoruba man? Let me tell you. Do you know how it's a Yoruba man? Let me tell you. You know, Nigeria Watch, a grandfather is called Oni Edigin. Is a native doctor who Oromia sent from Ile-Ife to protect his son, Owomika, the first Oba. And they live in Use. If you want to see Oni Edigin family house in Use, ask Oni family, say, what is their history? They will tell you that they came from Ile-Ife, that Oromio. I swear to God, if I lie, let God destroy me.
Of course I know.
This is true. These are Yoruba people. But they're now saying, they are telling us today that they are the original owner of the land. I say, how come? Another one that surprised me for inside that is that Ekofigbo. Osude. Ayoyowa. Osude say, Osude say, he say na lie do na dey great. He say na he do na him born Ogiso. He say Ogiso come born Oba. Na say wow. Na even dey teach history that time. Umayire don't teach history na no Ayoyowa. You are denying where you come from. When no be you, but what deny? You know Osude family, Osude family, I will tell you their history. You see what they make these people imagine? And they say, he must go university, I don't go university. But a genius, there's a difference between genius. When most bigger can wear most of the difference. Understand? So what we are saying now is that I didn't even go to university, but when you talk to debates, my brother, he must be all year.
He must about again. Every so we are baby in the when the Benin one with that what I've been yo Nothing like say when you go to the details of history.
Have you ever seen Master reading book? You don't read
When I start hearing from you, like me, I'm a well-read type. Me. I am a well-read type. I've seen, I've read, and I've known history. I was also okay. Now, why is it today there's no history in our country again? They stop reading history.
And they said like
for people to come out to know what is going on.
The Fulani, my brother, sorry sir. The Fulani told everybody that they are from Futajalo in Senegambia.
Which is very clear.
Clear. But how come the Oba is not telling us that he's the owner of Onitsha? He's the owner of Enugu. He's the...
We are not these people. We are being daylight.
We are not bent there. We are not bent there. We are Biafras or Igodomigodo.
Yes.
We are not bent there.
We the bent daylights. We are just like Edo, Deka, Wari, Port Harcourt.
We are just all of us are Biafra. We are not bent there. Bent there is a Benin and Delta. That is an English and Yoruba word together. So we are not bearing that name. See, let me tell you something now. They are telling you the Bopo bad, but they will still come and tell you today, say, hey, people Onitsha, they are from Benin, they're about Benin Kingdom. How come Onitsha people are not from Benin? Onitsha people will never be from Benin. Onitsha people are from Idu land. The Benin people are families. I have the list of the families in the Irareva book. Thank God they are the one who use their mouth to tell the white men, say, see where they come from.
Yes.
We are not fighting them. Look at what they did. If you go to NNPC, the family you see that are working there is Uni, Edigin, Bamawu. Yeah, don't you see they have Bamawu? They have you see these names. They are saying Yoruba name everywhere. Tayo Akpata. Yoruba names.
They are not our names.
Okay, look at the history of Ogefa. Ogefa. What is the meaning of Oge? Oge means king in our language. Ogefa is not called Ogefa, it's an Ifa. Ifa. If you someone swear come and say Emehi, Emefa, there's not like Emefa. It's called Ogefa no Mwekbo. Do you know the meaning of that one in English? Somebody who is carrying bag is Omwekbo. Is Ogefa no Mwekbo Liloromia Kile Feradi. It was documented in their history. They were the one who wrote it by themselves. And it's in our palace. Let them go and burn it. But it come from Ile-Ife. Ifa. That is the till tomorrow. Till tomorrow. Do you know the function of Ogefa in our palace?
Yeah.
Function of Ogefa. Ogefa is the #1 head of all the medicine, spiritual juju in Noba Palace. Any juju, that is the rule of Ogefa. Ifa. You understand? So
yes,
that is the rule of Ogefa. Ogefa is a pure Yoruba family. But the problem we are having today, these people are now working at NNPC. If you go to High Court in Benin, you see that they be judge. Or if you want to become judge, in Edo State, you go to Oba Palace. In Benin side, they will not allow another person. Now they will be judge. Let me get about. They'll call you, hey judge, put the photo for prison. That's what Obaseki is trying to arrange now. But people don't know what Obaseki is trying to do. Not Tyros. You know this one. He wants to do everything. The current chief judge of Edo State now is from my own two sides.
Okay.
He said they tolerate nonsense.
Why is Oba in Abuja talking to Buhari to do what?
He said once he Buhari.
Right?
Buhari not. Oh, Buhari is in Amia. We have already. Can you see Buhari? 2 weeks they don't stay for Abuja. And they say once see Buhari. Not this. See, foolish man. Buhari. He don't say Buhari already knew. Buhari already knows the man is idiot. Real madness. What? When I am here now, when we pass a Kiwania, have you ever seen Obaseki? We lawyer, Baba. We lawyer. I beg Obaseki. Baba, Obaseki, see my cap, I remove them. All those vigilantes with the key innocent people. We structure them. I beg.
Your jurisdiction is your jurisdiction. You are going to place.
I will look. Kingsley,
because Isoko or Eka or when not even one person can stop me to go to Benin. Even Sonia.
No, Obaseki don't. My brother, wait to. Oromigo should not mention Obaseki name. He should now Oba 19 make it come. Oh, God damn. You see the hotel where they drink. One bottle of beer for that place is 5,000 naira. Oromigo, you will be gate man for 4 hours for supermarket. Now you carry your money, you go give Tony Kabaka. Tony Kabaka, he say they don't gbese. He don't know the meaning of gbese for Yoruba language. I've never forget Oromigo, more Oromigo and issue come up for here. Oromigo, you not get problem with our governor. Please, if you die, they kill you. Now, Oba na say Tony Kabaka may kill you. No concerned governor. I don't want to make sure governor name. Because na the same Tony Kabaka, nice go welcome the movie. Lao, governor don't have time for you. If you want to go see your grandmama, go see your grandmama. Now Tony Kabaka na go see set you up, not be governor. So I don't want to talk about Amigo. Please, Amigo, go and settle your scores with Tony Kabaka and the Oba. I don't mention your name. Sorry to mention your name. I will not divert. So my attention is about our history. I don't want to leave line. Our history have to be taught. So if people feel like they cannot listen to our history, please you come to our platform, Igodomigodo family. So you should call me and let us be discussing our history. So people like Amigo, I'm not interested and I will not be paying attention to those people. Because these are recalcitrants. I'm not interested. Because you have lost. Because I don't want to talk anything about. If I'll be talking around you, I'll just be mistaking myself. So now, we say Evora taken to Calabar, and they told us that Oba Abini vanished. If you look, Oba will just vanish. They want to travel vanish. So we're now expecting Oba Evora to vanish from Calabar. He never vanished.
They said he vanished to the Queen of England and he put on and he do this. They're lying sick.
Let me to explain. We were also told that if Oba Abini calls somebody, the generation will all die. Instantly. They say Oba Abini calls Ikoka. How many times have the Oba Abini caused me? Why my brother have children? At least Ikoka okay. It cost my village now. Wow, so waiting me do to the Oba Abini. Ikoka people do to the other one.
No, let's say
waiting me. Excuse my brother. Excuse. Wait. Don't scatter the talk.
Okay, sir.
Waiting me do to this useless Oba Abini and waiting Ikoka do. Which one pen pass? Now my own, I was passing Ikoka own. Say swear for Ikoka. Now me, I do the worst. Why your juju not come carry me? Osuso maye. Na Yoruba word. Now, but people want those food, they don't know the meaning of song. Yeah. The Yoruba was there, Maya. See the way they speak like they will say, Kabiesi o, Oba Meji, Oba Meta, Kabiesi o. And this always speak for Romeo or Romila. Sabapala, do juju for Sapalas. Yoruba language. Kabiyesi. What did they surprise me? Barbara, wait. What did they surprise me for inside? They will constantly cause Yoruba people. Una be fool. Una no know when I for come. Now see come and call the talking Sharif and a slave. The Romans and a slave. We did it for sacrifice. My brother.
And Yoruba know them. Only of Ife, all of them know them.
No say only know for else now. And see the worst. See if I defeat this man for court, I will bring more secret commands.
We don't defeat him already.
No, that money, my brother, that money. This one say defeat already. Now 3 lawyers, a lawyer I have your. How can I use my man to defeat 3 lawyers? This say days like that. My brother, don't use you. What my brother? Where say? Now I be with you. What? Thank you. What? So my brothers and my sisters, I need down today now. I beg all of you. I beg. I am really suffering for this case. I'm not suffering for any other thing or disease. I am suffering to pay.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
My brother.
Sir.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but are you still online?
Yes, I'm alive, sir.
Okay, I just quickly want to say something real quick.
Okay, sir.
You were talking to Imasue not too long ago, and he said something about you shooting yourself on the foot.
Yes.
Well, he shot himself on the foot so many times, but probably he didn't realize what he did. But the last statement he made was very contradictory, and that was where he shot himself, not only on the foot, but on his head.
Okay.
He said, the name you give to a child doesn't show your ancestry.
Okay.
That's a big one. How can you say that as a Benin man? So you mean me as probably maybe I'm from Imo State, I'm an Igbo man, or I'm an Isoko, or I'm an Urobo.
Yes.
I will not give my son Musa.
Okay.
Will I go and call my son Musa?
Even
or
your
my
king,
daughter,
your king.
or call my mother?
Your king,
call my mother Zina?
No, even your family, your king. Your king.
Yeah, so how can you say, Bishop, we from Benin, the best way for you to know where someone comes from or whose tribe someone is from their names.
Yes.
When someone tells you I'm Johnson, you say, okay, what's your other name? You want to hear his surname.
Yes.
So that you can identify where he's from, or which tribe, or which particular area he belongs to.
Yes.
So you can't tell me someone is called a Romeo, which is a Yoruba word, and you're telling me your name doesn't determine your ancestry, man. That is stupid.
You see what I
just want to quickly chip in there.
I want to put one word to it too. He will say Oromia. I say, my brother, since you know you are senior in everywhere, anytime you want to measure Oromia, don't measure Oromia, measure Omononya. That is how, my brother.
Yes.
That is, you have to correct the people. Say, oh, you are not correcting the history. Don't call him Oromia. Say, our son Omononya will be.
Yes. One very quick one. He was asking you. Sorry, one very quick one before I drop the line. He was asking you, what is the translation of so and so name?
The meaning of Akenbuda. The meaning of Akenbuda.
For you and I know that yes, initially when they started giving the names, they started naming Yoruba names. But as they started living with the people, they had to feel a sense of belonging. So if they started, cloning their names to suit the people's name that are from the region,
yes,
that doesn't mean they were from there.
Okay.
It means that they have lived there over time, and they are now imbibing the names that the people over there were giving to their people.
Yes.
So that doesn't have a basis for you to say, okay, what about so and so name? Is that not the name of another? Well, initially when they came, at least the first 2-3 others, what was their name and what was the translation of their names? That's the question.
And there's something I asked him. I asked him, I said, if you check the names of the Ogisos from the beginning to the end, there's no Yoruba name inside.
No.
Okay, if you say we come from Ilefe, where is the trace that Ogiso, one of them, come from Ilefe? Imasue is the one who tried to trace it that they come from Ilefe, Odoyo. Our name does not have affiliation with those people. No one inside. Okay, I say forget about that one. When you go to the Uromi and those people who trace their history to Ogisos, go and check all their names. They know Yoruba inside. No one Yoruba inside. I asked him as well, how come that all the names of the Oba have Yoruba meaning? And doesn't have you don't even know the meaning.
The fact is clearly on the fact is clearly on their faces. You understand? Even the Oni of Ife made a statement the other day he came to present the gift he presented to the Oba. Was that not evident enough for these people to choose or know where they were coming from? That was evident enough. He made a lot. He said something. The speech he made wasn't up to like 2 minutes. But even in that short speech that he made, carried so much information. But
and he collected the gift from he collected the gift too.
Yeah.
That is your Romeo, their father.
He didn't say anything. He did not argue it. He did not try to counter what he was saying. He accepted everything that the Oni said, meaning what the Oni said was true. And if what the Oni said is true, it means what you have been saying right from the very day that these people were from Yoruba is very, very correct.
That is
one other thing there is this. I have actually not seen the other come out to, say he's not from Yoruba land. But these people around him keep defending him. Oh, he's not from Yoruba. We are not from Yoruba. Okay, why the Oba has always claimed his ancestry. Even on the day of his coronation, him saying he's a descendant of Oromi or Oduduwa, he claimed it. The Oni of Ife came, he said what he said, he claimed it. But you that are subordinates or his servants or slaves or what you call yourself keep coming out to say, no, the other one was his name. Ike said there's a kind of relationship which he has not been able to explain to me what kind of relationship he's talking about. Okay. When you say someone is, when you say someone, you are related to someone, he said there's a kind of relationship. What kind of relationship? If I say that man is my father or that man is my mother, or if I say that man is my cousin or that other one is my niece or my nephew, what kind of relationship can be more than that?
Okay.
You understand? I think these people actually think we are fools or we are dummy, just like what Emmanuel was saying. But unfortunately, I think Emmanuel is the one that is a dummy here because he was just contradicting himself.
He was even insulting me. I said no, no problem. Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to get some words from me. He was even asking me what is a Buddha. What is what is nonsense? This nonsense names.
That statement was just a big one. You saying that your name does not determine your ancestry. That was a big.
He said nevertheless, even though they answered the Yoruba name.
He said it does not determine. He said that has nothing to do with the ancestry. I'm like, okay. So why are you called Imasue Izeduwa? Why are you not called Eli Mohammed? Why are you not called?
His name is not Izuduwa. His name is Mavis. His name is Mavis. He's later changed his name to Izuduwa.
My brother, let me allow some other person to call. Okay, let me cut the line.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, my brothers and my sister, we have to know where we come from. So, when you see a Roman, please embrace him. It's your brother. If you see Isoko man is your ancestors, be happy. This is your brother. Live with him in peace. If you see a man, where they tell you if you see a you go kill a before you kill snake, because the some people kill one of their useless or Juwola or Juwola, which is the god of Ozolwa. You understand? So when you dead to these criminals, they will make another history to destroy you. That's what they are saying. The Igbo people is not good. Ask them what have Igbo people do it. Igbo people the chop person. Igbo man, Benin are good people. Urubo na wayo. Isan la Igbo ni bomai. See, when you see all those words is coming from one particular angle, that is why the emir of Fulani came to Oba Benin. So what I'm trying to say is that the Oba Benin is not the owner of our land; it's a foreigner. So people should distance themselves from him. Because I want to assure you, if you people give me the support, I will lead a revolution to flush these criminals out for all those useless enogis who are related to him. We don't want to see them there again. We are going to refurbish our land. All those illegal houses structure will demolish, pay compensation. That is not how they build house. This is what I stand for. So thank God today that the Oba Benin is in Wune, see palace. There's look at what they are doing. You see Poroche. See, my brothers, I will also come out tomorrow evening. I am begging you, please assist me. people don't sponsor me. It is through this my live video that I come out to beg for assistance, not other place. So they say the Murphy is just lying so that they can give me big money. Say they are giving me money. This person is sponsored. Give me million. It's lie. Nobody's giving me million. 1 million like that too. You understand? So with this. Okay, please, I need help. Help me. Please, the money is big. So out of we have close to 1,500 euro and something euro now. We still need about 600 or something euro to go. Please. In here we pay money for lawyer, we wait for the outcome. Victory is our portion. Please. I'm not fighting for myself. The first option they put in their file that they should stop me from teaching history and they should compare me to delete my YouTube so that people should not be misled. Oh my God. The history, the upper Benin have been reduced to a cycle. Before people say, oh, Robo, Isoko, but it's no longer in a function again. I'm still waiting for the Juju to kill me. 3 years, more than 3 years now, the Juju have not yet killed me. Very soon I become 4 years. I still be alive. I never die. I will still come out. But I beg you in the name of God, please. I will come out tomorrow again. Please. Somebody promised today that he will send me 10,000 naira. Please. I beg you, please. We want help from you. I am not. So even though people come out saying that I should, where do you expect me to have all those too much money from? There are so many people work I need to do. And it cost me more than 100 euro. What about the person who will translate in courts? We are talking about 100 or something euro in courts. What about many things? Please, I cannot do it alone. Support me, Mr. I can't do it alone. You can help out 500 naira or any amount, 500, I say 500, any euro, dollars, anyhow. Please support me. I am fighting for our history. Why am I asking for you to support me? Because I am the only surviving man who can come out and say the history. Nobody can come out. They are so scared. Now only Ostina Toy and I come out. Ostina Toy and I come out. Come talk and say what about.
Okay, it's as cost of. Don't worry, by tomorrow, or let me say on Saturday, I will do my best. So I'm not going to mention the amount. I will do my best.
My brother.
So we'll do something. Don't worry, we will do something.
If you read the American, we have member, we are carbon again. Lawyer not even total. Here is a my brother.
No, exposing me, your social media, exposing me, your social
One
media.
of the worry. My brother. So when you be na go na here where or buy when you ebony here say man you ebony fake. Omo no here we you boy thing we you bono. Have ebony my money. My brother, me have a good one. My brother, Nagile Boden at Tewata. Koben way and apart from ostinatole, no do Ruby Ruby Edagmoge, one of the Arida Webway. Way me mavi no be debast, even the Merigina na be debast. Na to na do for more than 3 years a generation
You,
ago. Way me
are,
mavi
you are the highest. You are the one who clear everybody. Who clear the whole Nigeria, not only Edo people. The whole Nigeria, you clear. You make all everybody know their history. All what is hidden before. You open everybody that got their star. You know. But there's one thing I want to say to the public now. I want to say something to the public.
Okay.
Through your media as I'm talking to you now.
Okay.
You know that I was Swamba.
Okay.
Hello?
I'm hearing you, sir.
That Awoswapa, you should tell the general public that anybody should not go to that Awoswapa again. That Awoswapa, it was brought by this.
By one of the Oba.
No, not one of the Oba, Ozolwa. It was brought by Ozolwa.
Oba Ozolwa, it's Oba now.
Yes, so when Ozolwa, do you know the reason why Ozolwa brought that Osu? When Ozolwa saw that the Benin people are not worshiping him, he now went to Yoruba land to go and brought that Osu. He now brought that Osu there. If you go to that Osu now, Okuta, that's you know stone. Stone they inside that place. Yes, I know how they do all those things. Me they tell you, stone, they put stone.
But British, not very smart, brother. During the time of British invasion, they burn Awoswamba. Everywhere where they do human sacrifice, put Obaseki na go show that they burn everything. Now they say Obaseki na betrayer. Obaseki was a good man. We have to remember Obaseki Day. There should be a day to remember that man. Somebody, yes.
Even if Ranobigo go there, may go there, because nobody pursue Ranobigo, that Ranobigo they pursue himself. Waiting, no, me I just finish that. So that Awoswamba, I want to tell you now how it take off. You know, that Awoswamba,
yes.
When Ozolwa went to go and bring that Awoswamba, that Awoswamba, now put it there, now hold his own image. He now said to the public that anybody who is not ready to buy down for this juju, that person will be killed, and in now set the fire, that person will be killed, or he will be set into the fire. You know, Ozolwa was a very wicked person. You know, he's the one that went to Uteko to go and destroy. He was just fighting until they killed him in Ishala.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So Ozolwa, it was that Ozolwa who brought Awoswamba. He was using that logic to kill a lot of people. So because of it, they were not killing people that continue to be bad. Because when you go there, you will not see that Ozolwa bad. They will not say Google Ozolwa Google.
Yes.
You understand? So if you go there, that's why I'm not telling everybody that place is a fake. That's why you see that place, there's no truth there. When you carry your case there, everything there, people continue to be, they are not seeing it clearly. It's a lie. So they call you to Awoswamba, if you can put fire there, put fire there. All those things are wrong.
The poison, they poison people there.
Yeah.
They will poison you, we poison. That you kill you. When you do they seek, you go to confess that you don't know one, not to useless people. Why? See, the only way they can kill you is through food poison. Or they go through something for you for the months.
Not go to that Awoswamba again. Awoswamba Enhwe, where they use a Quinidene name. The Quinidene now Ide, now the Enhwe, and Ide not be the first woman where fight war. If you want to see
Ide not fight war. Ide not fight war. Excuse me, sorry, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Ide not fight any war. Ide was an indigenous woman. She never fought war. When the Oba of Benin, you don't go and read the history of Eden. Let me put you through for that. Nobody fought war. Eden was an indigenous. They regard all of us as slaves, both me and you. That is what they think. But we are not slaves. We are the indigenous people of the land. The Oba, what is the name of that Oba? Oba Ewakwe. He entered the throne as Oba. Immediately, he entered the throne after 3 months.
I'm not calling the people Idia.
Okay. Idia did not fought war. Let me correct that impression. There was no war. Nobody fought war. What they did, they were hunting for slaves. So slave was scarce. They were shipping the slave to what they call this area, those Caribbean, so those are America, Brazil, Argentina, those areas, shipping it to those Colombia. So during this era, people were running interlands. People were going towards Benue, Southern Kaduna, those areas. People were running to crossing the River Niger, crossing to Enugu, Gala, those areas. Our people were running interlands. So they now find out that there were too much of people who run towards the Gala. So they find out that if they went to a Gala, they can be able to acquire or pack more slaves. That is how, with the support of the Portuguese, they went. When they went there, the people of Igala united, they were able to repair upon the support of the Portuguese. Those people used both their arrow and all those things to push back the Oba Esige. There was not like war. They wanted to capture the king of Igala, cut the heads, and pack slaves. But God so kind, they were defeated. They were defeated in the. If you think what I am saying is like now, go to either the throne of Igala, go there. The history is there. They were defeated. When they were defeated, they scattered. That is how Igwebe was formed. You know Igwebe? Some of them, some of our people, our own people, who went there to go and join them to pack slaves. So all of the thing, just like a Muslim where they have a Boko Haram, those people are loyal to their number one man. That is how it was. So people refused to come back home. People of Igwebe, not the people of Igwebe, the Onoji of Igwebe, they didn't come back. Decided to stay there and become the Onoji. Many of all those Onoji you see in Isha lands, not all, some of them, it was during that time of Ida War. Like the Iyase, the Noji of Irwa, it's a Yoruba descendant of the Oba. What happened to the Noji of Irwa was he went to Isoko to pack slaves. Who are the slaves? The Isoko, the Somali people. Somali was just fooling himself. He went there to pack slaves. On his way back from Isoko land, all those areas, those are Kwedo, Kukuruku. When he was coming, they were not able to move because there was too much slaves they pack. Who are the slaves? Yes, now the slave was too much. Then they now decided, say now I will not let her go back to Benin. Let me just settle here. The name of the man is Iyase. So when he stayed there, he packed too much slaves to some of his guards to go and surrender to the Oba of Benin. Then the Oba of Benin sent her daughter. The name of her daughter is called Irowa Ide House, to marry his own family brother, who is Iyase. That is why you see the Onoji of Irwa. It was Ovurame who recognized him as Okajis, not Okajis officer now, just now. You see, how can Onoji of Irwa become head over Onoji of Uromi or Onoji of, you know, this is how stupid this all about being cause confusion in the land. So what we are saying now, we don't want to fight. We are not fighting anybody. They have never fought any war. There was no war. Show me the war they fought. The war they are claiming they fought, they were killing our own people they met in the lands. Let them come and show us where did they fight Fulani or they fight Amsa? Which war did they fight? So they were fighting down to Togo. It's all lies. Nobody fought. Oba Orogboa was the Oba who the Portuguese because of his rugality, the way he used to capture people anyhow, just like a trap catching animals. That's why they make him to be in charge of an island in Lagos. The place is called Idumota, slave market for Portuguese. So they said they were having an embassy in an idiot, illiterate, who don't know how to read, will be having an embassy in Portugal. The embassy they were talking about was they were in Lagos. No, not the embassy, slave camp. Hi. So thank you so much. Let me explain and cut the video. My brothers and sisters, my brothers who live in Europe and Asia, please, it will be a disgrace if I am being humiliated by this useless Obavini. If you people don't support me with lawyer, I have a lawyer, but the money is not complete. So please, I have come. This is the last battle. If I defeat the Oba, that is David Kigolaya. So the remaining commandos, those one are rubbish. All those are the Murphians saying Lawado. So this is the last case. This is the head of the case. The remaining case are just secondary, thirdly. I beg you in the name of God, don't leave me alone. And then the Murphy will come out tomorrow and tell you, don't help me, please. Help me. I'm a brother. Think twice. We discuss. If you allow these criminals, this alien, these bastards to silence me, do you think I will be able to come out the next time? No. To be very shameful. I think the only way out is to support. Think, don't even delay, even do this, anything. Please, and I pray for those people who have supported me for the first time. Let us just destroy him. When we defeat him, that is case closed. Again, they will lose life for them. But saying you will not, because in the Bible, according to the Bible said, God sent people and God sent people to fight for his people. David, God chose David. God chose different leaders. I'm not the richest man in this state, but I am a man who make our ethnic nationality happy. Have you ever seen me insulting any of our brothers, our indigenous? So please, let us work together. Let us defeat him. To be on record, we bring out the results and post it on my wall that this Pharaoh have been destroyed. If you think you are doing good, if you don't support, it's going to be a very shameful thing to our history, our words. If you see something you can do, somebody is trying to do it, assist him. That is how science was established in the Western world. If someone is trying to discover something, people always come to his aid. That is how two brothers discover airplane. That is how a lot of things were being discovered. Electricity was discovered. It was not only one man do it from beginning to the end, but they were having an support. If you don't have support, you will fail. There's no way you will succeed. David was having a support. Can you win a war without having support? This is a war of identity. Please, my telephone number is there. Anyhow you want to support me, please. I will also come out tomorrow again, but it will be a shame if these people defeat me without being able to foot my lawyer bill. If I'm lying, the Murphy will come out and say, don't mind him, he's lying. No, I'm not lying. I'm just telling the truth. Good night. If you don't have my telephone number, is there +4917 4966 This is the time. Well, you said the more people will come out and celebrate that they have won me. That is, our life will be made dark forever. When God knows like that about thing happen to us. He said, please help me. Thank you so much. Good night.